Detroit, August 22nd. The time is now. We will be there live in your city.
Can't wait.
Maul, you used to live there, right?
Michigan.
So should I check in with Trick? Like, how do we go about doing this whole no-fly zone thing with Detroit? I just want Trick to know that we respect Detroit, and anything we need to do, we will do.
That sounded crazy, but get your tickets now. newrorymall.com. See you soon.
No worry now.
And we're back.
Yes, we are.
How you feeling?
I'm good. How you doing?
Not too bad. I see what you're doing with the blues today. It's a nice array of blues on the color scheme.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. See what you're doing with your skin color today.
And my shirt just matching.
Look like you was outside
White and white.
this week. You was outside this weekend? I go always tell
I'm
you
wearing
was outside.
some Kappa paraphernalia for the first time in maybe like a decade.
Kappa?
Yeah. I forgot who gave me the shirt, but I like it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How was your weekend?
It was cool. I got stood up. You said something?
Nah, I'm chilling.
Oh, no.
Cool.
Demaris stood. Wait, she stood you up?
I wasn't even gonna go outside. I was not even gonna go outside.
She got a habit of doing that, yo.
Ma,
That's what she
please,
do. That's what she
please.
do, though. That's what she do. That's part of her, you know what I mean? That's part of her get up.
And not even like stood up, like ghosted. Like we had a plan. I let you know what I was doing.
Yeah.
Then you turn your location off. So I can't even see where you
Oh,
are.
I fuck with that
Oh,
move.
shit.
I'm on
The
her side.
location off?
Yeah.
And the location been on for about a year, right?
More.
Damn, that's crazy.
But I'm thinking, maybe she's hurt or like needs assistance. Like
Yeah.
I was worried sick.
So you called
I couldn't even enjoy mint
Crazy,
hookah.
you heard it.
Yeah. That's where y'all supposed to go have some hookah?
Well, we were gonna meet Lo in the village, and she had other plans, but she was gonna link us after.
Yeah.
I let her know through the entire night where I was at, what I was doing, updates. I stuck to my side.
Yeah.
And then I got there and it was just the fellas.
So, Baby D, what happened? Well, first, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're okay because you turned your location off.
I did not turn my location off. Sometimes my location just doesn't work.
Yo, it's crazy when the location don't work.
But like the next
Weird.
morning it came back.
Yeah,
probably.
yeah. That's how it,
Yeah.
like you got to hit refresh.
You
on
gotta
your phone,
sleep
I
on
think.
it.
Like you turn your phone off and then you turn it back on. Sometimes it reboots and it, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'm on
Technology,
Demaris'
this
side.
shit's crazy. See, AI, niggas wilding.
Women are diabolical. To have that type of knowledge within the hardware of an iPhone, to have your location on, but it not show up on my phone is a different level of sick to me.
Oh no, just wait till she get a hold of that phone and she go through all the locations you've been to in the past year.
Yo, a woman told me one of the sickest tricks ever.
Breeze over
She
there.
has two phones and she turned her location on with one of the phones
Leave it at home.
and left it at home and then took her other phone.
You could do that with your iPad too, people, if you were wondering.
This is sick. All I wanted to do was enjoy a night out with my friend. You didn't have to go
All
through
you
this.
wanted to do was have some hookah and catch some conversation. Baby D, you ain't have to do all that. You ain't have to turn the location off and
I
all
did
that.
not
Where you was at, though?
And I don't even smoke hookah anymore.
No, hold on. But where you was at, though? Is this, what day is it? It's still 90-something or it hit reset? Did it reset with the
It's
location
still
turned off?
90-some.
It's still 90-some,
It's still
right?
over 90, yes.
Well,
But
congrats.
I actually, thank you. I actually went to
We ain't got to do this. We ain't got to just cap to each other face to face. Like, we don't got to do.
capping about?
All right, go
I didn't
ahead.
know. No, to be fair, I was going to eat dinner with my homeboy. And
Oh, he's a homeboy.
it
Which
really
she did tell me.
Yo, but how many
And said his name too.
But can
I
ask
said
you-
his name.
All right, but can I ask you a
You met-
question?
First of all, it's my homeboy Jeremy. You met Jeremy. He has the Sprinter business. He's the one that took us to Root.
shout out to Jeremy.
He took you to get your nails
They dropped
done
us
and
off at your
happened to
nail
drop us off in
appointment.
Philly.
Yeah.
No, that's my best friend. That's my best friend. But
Good
anyway,
guy. Shout out to him.
the point is,
We
I went-
FaceTimed with the girl that did your nails when we was in Philly.
Oh,
One of
y'all
the-
did?
One of the guys came to the show and we FaceTimed.
Oh,
her.
that's so cool.
Yeah, so
Shout out
we
to
got a chance to
her.
FaceTime her. Yeah.
But no, me and him were. So this is the thing. Me and Rory were supposed to link up around 5:00.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
Rory is being a dad.
Yeah.
Respectfully, he
Yeah,
has
yeah,
like
yeah.
a family.
You got
has
shit
to
going
do.
on. Yeah.
So as it's getting closer, I'm like, well, I have to go to dinner in Williamsburg. So I'm like, I go to dinner with my homeboy. Me and Rory supposed to link up. And he's like, well, I'm not coming to Brooklyn. I'm like, well, let me know when you get to where you going to the East Village. He's like, all right, I'm getting in the car. You told me you getting in the car. You didn't tell me where, like when you got there. And then my phone died. I had been on my phone all day. My phone died. That's probably why you couldn't see my location. So I started charging it in the car.
Mhm.
And when I sound like a liar, but I'm not lying. Like I'm listening to myself and I sound like a liar, but I'm not lying.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, my phone, when I finally got to my phone, I told Rory, like, hey, are you still there? He texted me back 2 hours later, like, leaving now.
Actually, 1 hour later.
Okay, 1 hour later.
1 hour
leaving
and
out.
3 minutes.
I was gonna come to him, but he didn't respond. So I'm like, oh, he must be home. Then he's like, leaving now. All right.
Mhm.
But didn't you have his location the whole time?
Yeah.
No, his location wasn't working either. I don't know what was going on with Apple.
Nah, it was something. The
No,
cloud.
it was, yeah.
The cloud.
It worked for Kia. She knew exactly where I was at.
Yeah, well, they always do. Whether your location is on or not.
It's not my fault. It's a chip that was planted
no,
inside of me.
you. I don't know if you know that or not.
Anyway,
There's an air tag like in your intestines.
we
I don't know
will
if you know that.
will link up again, and this time we can bring Maul and Julian with us.
It's not an again. It didn't happen.
Yeah, it's
Well-
like just we will link up this time.
Yeah.
This time.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I was just forced to hang out with 5 men and
You mean
debate about
forced?
R&B.
Yeah,
Who-
kinda-
Like, there was
kinda glad
no
I
women
missed that.
around. It was trash.
5 men, R&B, and hookah.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all are gay.
For sure.
So
But I was the guy who was like, nah, like, I had a chick coming, but like, she was on her way. I don't-
yeah.
She must be in traffic. I don't even.
Phone must have
Yo,
died.
I had my homegirl she was coming to link with us, but like, yo, she, you know what I mean? Like, she might have
I
fell asleep.
I mean, I asked her if she had friends.
Yo,
but
I had a chick coming is ooh.
It's nothing worse than when you had a chick coming and everybody looking at you like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, all right.
Like, nah, I swear to God she was coming. Like, I swear
No,
she was
nothing
going away.
worse than him saying I had a chick coming and then the chick coming is Demaris and they like, bro, this the chick? Like,
Yeah, you walk in, niggas, I'm like, yo, come on, yo. Like,
this one of us.
yeah, this is
Yeah.
Demaris? Like,
Yeah.
come on, yo.
we wanted the host.
Yeah, like, where was the broads at?
Yo, saying you got the hoes and it's me, that's such a disappointment.
Yeah, that would be, I'm leaving.
Yeah, that
If
was,
Rory ever tell me he got
Right.
some hoes coming to Demaris walking, I'm gonna be like, all right, fam. Just say you wanted me to stay, though. Like, you ain't gotta do this.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, you ain't gotta do, because if I'm thinking chicks is pulling up and I see Baby D, I'm gonna be like, yo, that's Baby D.
but nothing pissed me off more than, because I was the guy that had the host for one part of my life. Like, you could depend on me to call a group of women that will be fun to hang out with.
Yeah.
And I'll bring them to the spot or to the crib.
Yeah.
I hate the guy that never brings the hose and then complains to you about the hose you brought.
Yeah.
Well, I got a few of those friends.
Oh my God.
You don't offer shit. You don't pick the place. You don't
Yeah.
get a reservation. You do offer nothing.
No.
All you do is
And then you're
complain
like,
because these girls won't fuck
What
you.
girls we got to? Man, what do I do something?
You just out here horny.
You're just here.
yeah.
Just out here horny.
And then when the girl show up, he ain't got no conversation.
Nothing.
No, that's the worst guy. Where the hose, where the hose.
No, I
then the
throw-
hose come
I
and
throw
not
them right
a
in the
word.
fire now. I'm the worst. I throw them right in the fire. Yo, they here. Like, I'm not. Yo, there they go right here. The hoses right here. Go ahead. You was
Go to
asking
the
for them all
bathroom,
night.
leave them with the girls.
Yeah, you was asking for them all night. They right here. Say something now. Let me see what your game is like.
And then if you know that guy's history of the type of women that he has fucked, and you know the hoes you brought are much better
Oh,
than
yeah.
his taste, and he's like, nah, they not it. Bro, I know, I've seen it for you.
They not it.
This is way better for you.
Yeah, this is way out of your league, actually. Like, I was
As
trying
good
to
as
do
it
you a
gets.
favor. Yeah. Like, Julian, what you did this weekend?
I had a busy week. I had a friend's birthday Friday night. It was like a big dinner, table full of 20. And then Saturday night, took a little bit of shrooms, hit a little disco.
Wait,
Okay.
it's all coming back to me now. This may stir up the YouTube comments. I think Julian stood me up too.
Oh yeah, I ghosted Rory, but I didn't lead him to I was
That's
busy.
true. I texted you, but I got no response.
You got no response from me. He said, "Yo, I'm linking with blank in blank," and I just didn't. I was with a crew of I was with a basketball team of people. I was like, I'm not gonna leave this. It's a birthday party crew. Like, I'm just gonna ride this night out.
And here I was.
That happens sometimes.
So I just had like 6
yeah.
martinis.
Where I was trying to be kind, because even like when I go get my haircut, Julian be like, why didn't you hit me? I live next to your barbershop.
Yeah.
So I'm going downtown.
which he did last
Text
week.
him like, yo, I'm
In the city.
Lincoln.
Yeah.
If you're around,
Yeah.
no response.
No, because also after what he just said about
And I checked his
5 guys-
location.
5 guys R&B, you do not have my location.
He said
Me
that
and
shit
Julian
quick. You
sharing
do
each other's
not have
location.
Yo,
Would
having
be
a guy's
sick.
location is absolutely crazy. My homeboy did that one time by accident. Like, I don't think he know that he did it. And like, you know how in the chat it says, yo, they're now sharing
Yeah.
location. I was like, yo, you all right? And he saw it. He's like, yo, my bad. I was like, don't ever share your location with me, fam.
No, so you don't have any of your homeboys' location?
Hell no. If you die there, that's where you die, fam. I'll find out when everybody else find out. I don't need your location.
I think I have like 4 or 5 of my friends.
Every single one of my friends has my location. Baby, don't let me be somewhere the wrong place for too long because they like, bitch, what you doing in this borough?
Actually,
Quickly.
I take it back. I do have a shared location with one man, but it was for safety reasons.
Who's the one man?
With Jay in Mexico, we were sharing
Oh, that's
locations.
different. That's different.
But
That's-
it's
once you
but
say
what-
Mexico, I'm sharing my location with everybody I know.
but with him, because you know he's an asshole.
Yeah.
I think he FaceTimed me once and I didn't reply. And he was like, yo, I can see you at your crib right now. I know you home. And I was like, how do you, oh shit, we share each other's location.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Rory done definitely hit me with a lie everywhere. But I let Rory's lies go.
Where have I said that?
Because I've been had Rory's location and yeah.
He
He's
didn't
definitely
know.
lied and said that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Say it. Where did I say I was?
You was like, I'm gonna call you right back. I'm not. You were home, and you said I just got in the house. You didn't just get in the house. You actually had been there for a while. I had been sitting there watching you sit at home. Like I could see you watching the TV, and you were like, "Nah, I just got in the house. Like I got Amara in my hands. Like, no, you don't."
I wonder what he was doing.
He probably just didn't want to talk.
People watch that.
Rory hates talking on the phone.
People watch that Find My Screen like it's like a television show. I don't realize how often people use that app.
I'll be watching Rory drive down the street.
Yo, baby, we got to get you something to do.
What if I really did just get in the house? Now I'm trying to think when this was.
I'll be watching him drive down the street. Nobody checked my location when I was at the Ice Spice show. I wish I would have.
You was in danger?
She
Told you
was
stop hanging around them drill
She was
rappers.
the
You don't
danger.
listen. You see they locking all them niggas up.
No, she was the one that knocked. She was Walter White at Terminal 5. She was not in danger.
So I went to the Ice Spice show. Of course, Julian has footage. I went to the Ice Spice show and
Julian was there too?
I ended up on stage with Ice Spice.
No, you wait.
I've been waiting to have this conversation for 3 days straight.
Wait. What did you end up? Julian,
she went to the bathroom and found her way on stage. You know how it goes, Maul, at Terminal 5.
So
someone shot it in slow-mo?
Wait, this is like an edited video.
Alex, that was Alex. I just put all the
which
clips
one
together.
is Baby D?
That's me with I had pants on. I'm standing next to Ice Spice. I
Oh,
had the
you're
pants
right.
on.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Not the cup transition.
Yeah,
All right.
what is this?
Yes, it was a long.
Oh,
Let's
there
get some
okay,
order.
so there she is on the far right with her ass on the floor.
Yo, what is happening?
Trying to separate herself from the group. I'm not with them hoes.
Is this what happens when we... Baby D,
You don't even like
here-
Ice Spice.
You left
Don't
here-
stop saying that. I really hate that you say that.
You left here on Thursday, and I just thought you were going home.
I left here on Thursday, and you want to know why this shit happened? Why don't we have any liquor to drink in this place but scotch? That's a scotch twerk. I was on scotch and soda. I'm only 30 years old. I was born in 94. I shouldn't be drinking scotch.
That's
but that's
probably
what
the
the fuck
first-
y'all have in this office.
That's the first Scotch twerk ever, I want to say.
Scotch
Yeah, but
twerk is
that
crazy.
cup in your hand wasn't scotch though at the venue.
This is tequila.
No, that was Casamigos.
Okay, so
Going
now-
from Scotch to Casamigos.
yeah, I think
Is
that's
why my date-
I think that's how you end up on
No,
stage.
I promise you, it was. I had a cup, like a red cup, full of scotch and soda, and me and Rory were driving and drinking. I mean,
You
I
were
was
drinking.
drinking. He was driving to Terminal 5. Off the scotch and the soda, and then I mixed some Casamigos in there. So
Should have maybe just stayed on the Macallan 18.
Yeah.
I was looking for Yomi and Jordan, and I couldn't find them.
Your toilet must
So
have.
you
So
were
you
looking
went
for
on
Yomi.
stage.
You were looking for
Hold on,
Yomi and Jordan and ended up on stage.
They'll
Ice
find
Spice.
me.
Let's get some order here. You walk into Terminal 5.
Mhm.
Take us through the night's event.
Yeah, who set that up?
How do you end up on that stage?
So I had a lot going on mentally. So
Wait. All right. Can we just go let her say that she had a lot going on?
She may have.
All right, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, baby.
I had
Go
a
ahead.
lot going on mentally. So
Okay.
my best friend was like, fuck it, we're just gonna get drunk. Like I was already drunk off the scotch, and then she just started feeding me Casamigos.
Okay.
So we weren't, for some reason, they fucked my tickets up and I wasn't in VIP. Y'all know me. Y'all know I am a Karen. So I got into VIP.
Mm.
And we were side stage and they started calling people up and
Told
they
her
grabbed me to come up. So I went up and, I did my thing. But here's where shit gets sticky.
It's not sticky yet?
No, this is where shit gets
the whole
sticky.
night. The whole night is sticky.
So how did Ice Spice ask the question? Like, did any baddies want to come up?
I don't-
Or-
Like,
Rory, I don't remember.
Oh.
I really, truly do not remember. I just remember I got pulled on stage. It was
Okay.
a couple of us. That's all I remember.
Did you fight? Did you pull your wrist back? Like, nah, I'm not going up there.
no.
No,
Or did
the
you
way
say
I
hold
was
my
feeling,
drink?
the
Or
way
did
I
you
was
say hold
feeling,
my
I was
drink?
on YOLO shit. I was ready to
You was
die.
on YOLO
Yeah.
shit.
Ready
Okay.
to Die, the Ice Spice show is crazy.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. So as I'm getting off the stage, security hem me up, and I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck is going on?" And they you gotta go.
I'm
you gotta
talent.
Go. So here Alex goes. Alex says, "We gotta go. They're kicking us out. They're kicking us out." So I'm like, "What the fuck happened? Why we getting kicked out?" So Alex goes up to the security guard after we were kicked out in the rain. After she had only performed 5 songs, and security was
Got
like,
her catalog.
Alex was like, why we get kicked out? Why the fuck would you kick us out? Alex, y'all know my best friend Alex, shout out to her. She's pissy drunk at this time. And they say, you know why we kicked you out, ma'am? In order to record your friend on stage, you stood on the disabled woman's wheelchair to get a better view of your friend.
Fam, what? You did that?
No, Alex did that to record the video that
She was in the middle of her set. She was doing what she was supposed to be doing.
You stood on a...
You know the little scooters that you have when you handicap? Alex stood on the girl's scooter.
The chick was in the scooter though, right?
No, she was standing, and that's what Alex said. Alex said, well, the bitch can't be handicapped because how she was standing up watching the show.
And Demaris is telling me this story on Saturday morning. And this I know I'm really fucking sick in the head. Because I was on Alex's side. I was like, well, she's not in the scooter. Like
you standing.
Y'all arguing about the wrong shit.
I'm like, that's really unreasonable of security. If no one's using the scooter.
I guess she went to sit back down, and Alex was standing on a chair, and like Alex waited for me to, finish doing my thing to get down. So security like picked Alex up off the chair and carried her out, snatched me up, told me I had to go out with her. And I told Alex that was wrong, and she was under the influence. But she was like, Demaris, I thought that she just used the scooter to get in here and get good seats. Like she was standing twerking too.
Get good seats.
Alex thought she was in the pit with a photo pass.
But Terminal 5 is standing room only, right?
Yeah.
So how you thought she was getting good seats?
Well,
Just the good seat, the only seat.
She had the only seat in the house.
I'm going to let it go to waste.
Yo, man, y'all be into some weird shit when y'all leave these.
Listen,
Also, Alex getting kicked out is hilarious because Alex is like the sweetest person. That doesn't fit like something she would do.
Yeah, but she drunk standing on a disabled woman's fucking
no, that's
vehicle.
fucked up. She shouldn't have done that. But it's just like seeing Alex get kicked out of a venue is funny to me.
Yo,
it was
man.
fuck. They had picked her ass up.
See what alcohol do to y'all? If y'all would have smoked, that shit would have never happened.
I should have. It was, and the crazy shit was when we were recording, I'm like, I'm probably not gonna go to the show, and I was like, fuck it, let me just go off the scotch.
Yeah.
And look at the result.
If I was Alex, I'm witnessing a miracle right now. This handicapped person is
All
walking.
of a sudden she could walk.
And then, but I feel like I made up for it. So I was in Brooklyn over the weekend, and I was in Bed-Stuy, and I met a dude with one leg or whatever.
Yo, what's up with you this weekend? Like, what's going on? You meeting, like, your girl is taking handicapped people's chairs and standing on it. You meeting one-legged niggas in Brooklyn.
But he was cool as fuck. Like, he fucked with me because I was drunk, so I was standing on somebody's car.
You're not cool just because you have one leg missing.
But nah, don't worry. He was cool.
He was cool. He wasn't
We
tripping
didn't
about
think he was uncool.
He wasn't tripping about having one leg. Like, he was cool about
was
it.
hopping.
My bad. I'm sorry.
So I was standing on the car. He was like, yo, you cool as fuck. Like, I fuck with you. I was like, you cool as fuck too. He said, yo, if anybody fuck with you, you good around here. Like, he said, I don't got a leg, but I got it on me. And
So he lost it.
I was about to say. He lost the battle.
He lost the leg when he didn't have it on.
nah, he lost the battle, but he won the war.
That's a fact.
Or he won the battle, he lost the war. But yeah, he said,
a
no,
leg.
he said, I don't got a leg, but I got it on me. You good around here. He dapped me up. He had both arms. He dapped me up. And so now I'm good in Bed-Stuy.
He showed you the gun?
Huh?
He showed you the gun?
You know how they flash it real quick.
Flashing the gun on the chick is crazy.
With one leg.
Yo, where do y'all be at, man? That's why I don't go outside. It's one-legged niggas flashing guns on girls. Like, I'm not going outside, man.
You know how hard it is to sit down when you have a gun in your
No,
waist?
he wasn't in a wheelchair. He was on crutches.
Did he just lose his leg? Like, did that just happen? Like,
I'd feel really unsafe if my protection was on crutches.
Not me.
No, it's like a tripod. You can get really steady and
See, you're being ableist.
how? It's a one leg and then the two crutches. Now you're like a tripod.
No, you're a tripod.
You could put your elbow on the tripod and on the crutch and
Who's-
shoot.
Julian, nobody's doing all that in the shootout. Like,
Oh, I don't know. Seems like you should have done that last time.
Yo, y'all be into some crazy. So Demaris was twerking with Ice Spice. And then
Did you
she met a
talk to her?
guy in
Did you get
Brooklyn with
this?
one leg that showed him that showed her that he had it on him. He flashed the grip. Julian was with a basketball team
Full of niggas, gay.
doing
No,
what?
there were women there. I had a good time. I had a pretty easy weekend.
And Rory was he was home. I saw he was reading this week.
I always read.
How long did that
Wow.
I always read.
Well, I do.
Don't tell me you always read.
I do.
All right,
I'm not good at reading out loud, but I can read in my
yourself,
mind.
like-
Yeah.
Why would
Okay.
people-
All right.
take? In his head, he's Shakespeare.
Yeah.
For sure. I have an accent in my head.
Rory fucking up the words in his head.
Yo, fucking up the words in your head is crazy.
Oh my God, man. Y'all are the best. Y'all the best, man.
We can get to my reading, but this did just remind me of an insane rabbit hole that I stumbled upon this weekend.
Another one? You find a rabbit hole every weekend.
There's a group of people. I thought it was a joke at first. There's a group of people that are Helen Keller like disbelievers. There's like a whole conspiracy that whole thing is a lie. And I thought it was a joke. And then I started reading all the comments in the threads that Helen Keller did not do any of the things that are in that book. And we have been lied to. I just don't really know the purpose of being a disbeliever of Helen Keller. I wouldn't take her scooter, but like, I'm going to take the book's word for it that she knew what water was.
So there's people that believe that Helen Keller is full of shit, basically.
That entire thing was a lie. There's no way someone that's deaf and blind could go on to do all these great things. There's bumper stickers.
What did she do that was great though? I don't know. Outside of just her being blind and deaf, I don't know what she accomplished.
I mean, she was the face of the scooter crowd.
I like that quote right there by scroll up, Julian. Nearly every disabled person has been told at one time or another you're faking it. That's a quote by Haben Germa. Because y'all get on here every week and say that Stevie Wonder's faking it.
I do believe that. But I really don't think every person that's disabled has been told you're faking it.
Well, one of the greatest. I can't even say that Stevie Wonder is disabled, but one of the greatest people with a, I guess, disability. You think he's faking it?
I mean, clearly the girl at the Ice Spice show was faking it.
That bitch was faking it.
But you don't know.
That's a good move, though.
You don't know why she stood up.
You get prime real estate.
Mm-hmm. We gotta do it next time. Is that ableist? I don't want to be ableist.
Yes, that is.
Okay.
Not faking it, but another good excuse is if you're with your girl, just say she's pregnant and the world will just do whatever you want.
Yeah, everything opens up.
Everything opens up.
I still got a little bit of a belly if you want to try that out this weekend.
I could try it out, yeah.
All right, we could do it.
That and being trans, you might as well get a Purple Heart.
Okay, I see where this episode is going.
Yo, did y'all see that? Y'all haven't watched that Candace Owens episode with Ray J and the trans woman yet?
I couldn't get through
Danielle Alexis, I think her name is Danielle.
I watched like the first 15 minutes of it, and I just didn't know where we were going.
Y'all don't feel like Ray J is like
a legend?
Yo, no, he's beyond a legend at this point.
A fucking icon?
J,
yes, I believe that.
Ray J, like, what is Ray J doing? Look at him. Just look at Ray J. Ray J is like the nigga that walk at a party, everybody look at each other like, yo, who invited him? Like, what is he doing here? Look at
it's content like this that
his mannerisms are funny.
Does fully make me think we're in a simulation.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I'm kind of on the side that the moon is really a spaceship and aliens are up there harvesting our souls based off negativity.
Well,
when things like this exist.
Ray J has a trans TV show on his network.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, I would have no clue what that means.
So it's like
Another
it's like baddie. Remember when him and the guy, the I guess the CEO of the Zeus Network got into that fight outside?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the fight was kind of like, because Ray J has his own network now and he has his own show. Like how the baddies are the baddies. And Ray J has
hope they don't Cosby them.
The Gwirls Club.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, you know, that community, how they say girls or whatever.
Gross.
Right. So but it's all trans women.
Look at that headline. Ray J announces wild new transgender reality show.
The Gross Club. Stop. Ray J a genius. I'm not gonna lie.
It is inclusive.
Because it's transsexual, so they have like the women's attitudes, but like they still got that man strength.
Yeah.
So the fights are gonna be wild.
And you gotta let it go. You can't stop transgenders from fighting.
No,
That's
everything they do is right.
Yeah, you gotta let them just do what they want. Fuck it.
Damn.
So I wanted y'all to watch this so bad, man.
That casting.
Well, can you
call
give us
must
a
have been
recap
crazy.
again? I tried to get through it. And I couldn't.
Well, I will say this. Danielle, I believe her name is. She's probably one of the first trans women that I can recall saying that she's not a woman. Like, she actually said that. She was like, I don't think of myself as a woman. I don't look at myself as a woman. Something to that extent. She was like, I understand that I'm a trans woman. And I've never heard a trans woman say that.
Mm-hmm.
So that was shocking to hear her say that. But the entire conversation was really good. It didn't get disrespectful. It didn't get crazy. Obviously, it was disagreements, but it was healthy. It was a healthy conversation.
Yo, blurring. Never mind.
Her nipples were just out. That wasn't even a blur.
I mean, listen, man. Ray J, listen, he
look at this.
Say what you want about Ray J, but he gonna find his way to it. He gonna find his way to that bag. That's one thing we gotta give Ray J. He gonna find his way to that bag.
Just blurring something. Never mind. Forget it.
Right?
What?
Nothing.
I mean, it's
Just forget it.
it's not.
Thank
even,
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Do y'all like
Forget it.
Candace Owens?
No,
Why not?
I don't want to do this.
I really like, yeah.
Why don't you like her? I'm just asking. You said you don't like her. Why don't you like her?
I'm just good on her opinions and her takes.
So I was reading this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
What were you reading, Rory?
They said that was your euphoria. That shit was funny. Whoever tweeted that, you're hilarious. Shout out
That
to
was
you.
very funny. My favorite comment to that was, how long do you think it took Rory to read that page?
Read this shit now.
It definitely took you about 27 minutes to read that.
Sometimes there's just very deep-rooted pain. And sometimes you just go to a Lucky Day show with your girl and don't even know someone's around you.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
That happens a lot.
Sometimes you don't bump into anyone or see anyone.
Wasn't your lucky day.
Yo, telling somebody they need to go heal when they're having the time of their life with their girl at an R&B concert and you're staring at them, I think, who needs to heal in this situation? Even though you was there.
Oh, it's hot in here.
I love y'all, man.
But
I love y'all niggas,
Because
man.
I just be in the house and I just love hearing what y'all be going through.
I actually didn't think that.
I don't see none of these niggas. I will never see none of these niggas again in my life.
I didn't know if we were even going to talk about this.
No,
What?
you just
We don't have
posted.
to.
You just posted a really
No,
dope
that-
soliloquy,
Okay.
and you know I
We're
read
not
it.
stupid. Of course, I posted that in reply to what was a very interesting rant on a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I went to a Lucky Day show. I didn't
Yeah.
see anyone whatsoever.
Yeah,
I
So Lucky Day.
saw Amani. That was it in the line for popcorn. Shout out to E. Then I watched the show.
Yeah, it happens like that sometimes. You know what
You a bad bitch.
I just don't.
I'm saying? Yo,
Shouts to everyone, and I hope healing comes for all parties. I just don't know like why that rant came.
yo, man, y'all.
You a
niggas-
bad
y'all
bitch. When people
crazy,
see
man.
bad bitches in the spot, sometimes it make them uncomfortable. And it make them question things within themselves.
Well, so I'm confused.
Maybe we're
'cause-
better misunderstood.
What are you confused?
No, because admittedly, I didn't see the clip, nor do I care to listen to it. What was the angle that he was? Was it you saw him and you ran away? Like, what was the spin?
Admittedly, I did not listen to the entire segment. I saw the clips like everyone else. I'm not even completely positive what was said in the narrative of the Lucky Day show. All I know is I was waiting in line for popcorn, saw E, I went to my seats, I enjoyed the show.
Damn.
That's all I got.
Huh.
Sorry to ruin this back and forth.
Oh man, how was the show?
It was great. It was really, really good.
I've seen some clips online. Lucky in his R&B bag for sure, shirtless, got baby oil on his rider. You know how that shit go.
Yeah, Kia was zooming in a little too much on certain.
You ain't like that?
Damn.
Like we were in like the 6th row. Like you don't even need to zoom. You can see him. He's right here.
That's Mr. Grippy. You don't even know.
You don't need to zoom in.
He's
right here.
He's literally
You
right.
got great seats.
She wants to see the sweat drip off his body. Damn.
I could see it in 4K from my phone. When I'm,
Like, yo, you got it?
Yeah,
You
what's
good? Yeah, like, yeah.
you know what's even sicker? She didn't even post it.
Nah.
So I'm like, that's for your
Yeah,
archives?
yeah. That's,
Spank
we
bang.
tucking that away. We tucking
Spank bank.
Oh,
Yo, your girl
man.
having a spank bank from a live show is rough.
Nasty work.
Just shows you brought her to.
Nasty
That's
work.
kind of wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, man.
How was the performance? How did he do?
Lucky sounded amazing. The band sounded great. It was a really good show. That's really all I have.
All right. Well,
Okay.
glad you had a great time at the show. I'm glad it caused you to read and reflect a little bit.
I was already reading
Well, I
that
mean,
book.
well, the passage spoke to you. That particular
Mm.
passage spoke to you based on events that had took place in real life.
Yes.
So I'm glad that you found inspiration to kind of share those words with the world. I like the passage. I read it. I didn't make the connection at first because I really don't be knowing what the fuck be going on most of the time.
Mhm.
But then once I made the connection, I laughed. I had to. I was gonna call you and just laugh and hang up, but I said I'll see him. I'll see him Monday. So I'll laugh in his face.
I haven't saw in my notifications you like the post. I'm like, Mom, don't ever like my tweet.
I never do. That's when I got it. I was like, oh, I like that. I was like, oh, you sly little devil. You okay? I got it. I see what you're doing.
I did laugh posting it. I really think
you have to.
And
Yeah,
I knew the response would be people taking it so serious. That shit was funny as fuck to me.
Yeah, I laughed. That was some funny shit. I enjoyed that. Thank you for that.
But I mean, from one of the clips I saw, therapy was discussed. So I was just offering
you was therapizing
some therapy that, I'm working on.
Listen, I get it, man. I respect it and I get it. Speaking of therapy, the Olympics are over. I was home all weekend depressed. I just went to the gym and just stayed home and was depressed all weekend. But, it's cool. It happens. Like, sometimes you need days to just be depressed and just stay to yourself.
Well, the
I'm going through a
Paralympics
lifetime.
are coming.
Excuse me?
The Paralympics.
Oh, your man from Brooklyn. Is he competing?
He's doing shooting. And the woman from the show.
They're both.
She's doing
headed,
what is it? NASCAR?
They're both headed to Paris.
Are you good?
Good luck to homie in Brooklyn, and hopefully he brings back the gold. But yes, the Olympics are over. USA, I guess LeBron named them the Avengers, so it's no more Dream Team or Redeem Team. It's the Avengers. So the Avengers won gold. It was a great game. I started to call Julian once the game was like going into the fourth, because I was like, yo, this is way too close. But I was like, nah, let me just watch it and see what happens.
That third quarter was kind of ugly.
Listen, man, I will say this, man, because I tweeted that Steph Curry is top. Well, I've said that years ago that Steph Curry to me is already a top 5 player of all time. But his performance the last 2 games of the Olympics, I think sets him apart. One being that this is his first Olympic tournament, and this is something that he felt like was one of the only things that was missing from his trophy case was a gold medal. So 2 years ago, he basically confirmed that he would be playing in 24. So to have this moment come, and honestly, we could say what we want. There's a lot of great players on that team. If Steph Curry's not on this team, I don't think they win gold. I don't care if you find more minutes for Tatum, find more minutes for, I don't care who else. There's nobody else on that U.S. team that was capable of shooting the ball and having a performance like that in clutch minutes other than Steph Curry.
That final 3 minutes was some of the most beautiful, just I'm him moments ever.
It was inhuman.
And I was in a busy bar. I was in Soho with a group of friends, and it felt like the bar was just exploding. You would have thought the Knicks were like winning a championship. The whole block was
yeah.
I mean, we're Americans.
Yeah, but it was so exciting. And what a fun, whoever roots for Golden State, man, what a fun time. I love rooting for Steph.
It was just
that was great.
It was special. It was special watching that. Only because, when you have somebody like LeBron and Kevin Durant on the floor, usually those are the 2 guys that are going to have the ball and going to take the shot down the stretch. But I think to see them kind of like, give control to Steph in those moments and understand that, no, he's the guy that is going to take the shots right now. It's let him go, let him do what he does. We're just here to set a screen and, pass the ball. But on that last 3, that side step 3 with 2 defenders on him, and you have the NBA's all-time leading scorer and Olympic basketball all-time leading scorer wide open, and you still take that type of shot.
I don't think people on Twitter fully understood what you were trying to say.
Yeah,
when you posted that screenshot and saying this is the craziest basketball photo ever.
The photo of Wembanyama trying to block his shot is insane. I believe Steph will have that in his house, but
for sure.
That shot of him, getting ready to pull with LeBron with his hands up and KD standing there wide open.
Both of them.
Yeah, looking off KD.
There are not 2 better scorers in the world. There are not 2 better scorers in the world than Kevin Durant and LeBron James.
And you're double teamed.
And you
can't really see the basket.
You can't see. You're falling. It's like you're fading away. That's a terrible shot for anybody other than Steph Curry. That is a shot that everybody will look at you if you miss and be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing?
Stupidest thing ever.
Like, you got LeBron and KD wide open. that was just one of, you know, an iconic basketball moment, an iconic Olympic moment. And it pretty much, they were up. They had a nice lead before that shot, but it still was kind of like, we're not sure if they're going to close this yet. So that was a perfect ending to Steph Curry's Olympic run. I doubt if he'll play in another one. So I mean, to leave on that note is like, you know, the 1 year I went, this is what I did. We got the gold, and it's one of the greatest, definitely one of the greatest games I think I've ever watched.
Yeah. Do you think him and LeBron will get a year in together in the league?
I hope not. Only because I just don't, you know, I don't want to see. I don't think Steph Curry will ever leave Golden State, and I don't, at this point in LeBron's career, he's not leaving LA because his son is there. We know that. But I don't want to see LeBron put on another jersey. Like, at this point in his career, to see him and Steph like this, we saw them play. We saw them play at the Olympic level. We got it. We got a glimpse of it. It looked great. Two of the greatest to ever play the game. And yeah, it was fun. It was fun to watch. Carmelo on the sidelines, Stephon Marbury, Sha'Carri Richardson, just to see the support that the team had. It was definitely a moment that I think none of us will probably forget. It's one of the greatest Olympic moments ever. And it's good to see them get it done and seal the deal.
What do you think USA basketball looks like in 4 years? Because I'm with you. This is the end of an era for sure. I don't even know if KD is going to end up being on the team in 4 years.
I don't think KD is done. I don't think he'll play again.
So what does that look like?
Anthony Edwards.
I think the NBA is similar to when we have that big three rapper conversation of like, there is the superstars under the big three.
Yeah.
Like, what happens when these guys are done making music? What does the genre look like? I kind of feel that way for USA basketball. Because the other superstars are all international.
I have all my faith in Anthony Edwards.
I do too. I love Anthony Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards will be there. Jason Tatum will be there in 4 years. I think they'll get it right and have Jaylen Brown there in 4 years.
But does that look like the last, because we've won the last 6 gold medals in basketball? Like, look at all those teams.
Yeah.
I don't think in 4 years it looks like the previous teams at all.
Not yet. I don't see the bona fide, I mean, it's hard to not have Tatum as a superstar at this point. I mean, he's got the ring. You know, he's one of the best players in the league. But I think Tatum will have his chance to probably lead this team. Devin Booker will probably be there again in 4 years. But outside of, you know, Tatum and Booker and Anthony Edwards, I mean, Jaylen Brown, I think, should definitely be on that team.
I just think the dominance might be over. That's all I'm saying.
The gap is closing. The gap is closing for sure. It's not going to be easy. It doesn't get any easier in the next.
Devin Booker's incredible. I trust him as well. But yeah, I mean that's the nature of the game. Like,
it changes. The rest of the world gets
stamp
better.
your legacy, and that's what these stages are for. Like, do something with it.
Staying on Olympics, Mo, I have a bone to pick with your borough.
Why is that?
How is there breakdancing in the Olympics and the Bronx does not come home with the gold? Like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a real event. I thought that was just like some performance that they were having during like intermission. Yeah, I didn't think this was real. This is so disrespectful to me.
Well, mind you, it's only one athlete that made it disrespectful.
Who is that person from?
So she's from Australia. And
she has a PhD in cultural movements, which I didn't even know you could do.
The story behind this is she basically tricked her government to send her to compete in the Olympics, and she got a free vacation out of it with her husband.
That's hip hop to me.
Which is fire. She finessed it. I mean, and what's dope, not only did you get a free trip to Paris, you also can now say for life that you're an Olympic athlete. She lost every round, didn't score a point.
What move is that?
But
that shit is funny.
She is an Olympic athlete. Hard.
Nah.
Never seen Crazy Legs do that.
Wait, this is my favorite.
Nah, she looked like Amara.
Yeah, this is.
She does. She moves like a toddler.
But I also don't think my daughter should be competing in the breakdance Olympics.
Yeah, this was disrespectful to the culture. I'm not gonna lie to you. This was very disrespectful. And what was even more disrespectful is.
Wait.
Yeah, this is just. It's so
It's the pointing at the flag like you're about to do some wild shit.
like I'm doing this for the country. Yeah. Bunny rabbit. Y'all never
Ooh.
seen Bunny
She
rabbit?
got that move from Meek Mill.
Yeah.
Not for nothing though. Like this outside of an Olympic stage is kind of impressive.
No, it's not.
Not that. But like
You could walk outside right now and see someone on fentanyl doing the same thing, Julian.
Yeah, you could taking the train, you see
Ooh.
kids dancing. Why the train is moving way better than that? Like, yeah, this is, and the thing that I was really mad about is they announced that this won't be an event in LA in 2028.
Which I think
I said, oh, so y'all gonna wait till it comes here, where breakdancing was pretty much invented in America, and now we don't have this as a competition no more?
yeah, I think that's wild. Because it is
Like, come on,
definitely
man.
a sport. And I like that it was actually getting its credit outside of a few of the athletes that performed. But I thought it was really cool that this became something. So to take it off,
No, it becoming an event is cool. Having those performers, we got to dig a little deeper. There's some better.
We got to dig a little deeper.
Yeah, there's some better break dancers than that out there. I can guarantee you that.
does anyone follow Ice-T on Twitter?
No, but I see him a lot.
His tweets over the weekend talking about the breakdancing shit. Somebody tweeted Ice-T, breakdancing is not a sport. They're not athletes, which Ice-T then replied, you're just mad that sucking dick isn't a sport.
Oh my God.
So you couldn't compete this year.
God damn.
Nah, that's fire.
And he used the guy's name in the tweet.
Yeah.
He said, Brian, you're just mad sucking dick isn't.
Yeah. Y'all got to learn. These old hip hop niggas, they at that age where they not about to play with y'all.
Mm-mm.
They not going back and forth. I'm gonna tell you straight up, nigga, what it is. Shut up.
Oh, I hope he didn't delete
Here it is. Neil.
Neil.
Neil,
You're-
you're just mad because your sport eating dicks is not in the Olympics. We understand.
We understand.
Saying we understand is crazy.
But I mean, yeah, outside of that embarrassment, cool that it got its praise.
Well, shout out to all of the Olympic athletes. It was a great Olympic run.
Did
Shout out
we
to
win?
the USA.
We tied with China
tied with China
Not
for
with
the
China
most.
gold.
in the
but
gold medal count.
we had the most.
We had the
medals.
most medals.
We had the most.
But we tied with China for the gold.
40 or 41.
40.
So we won.
40.
So we won, basically.
Nah,
Yeah, well, I mean,
Well,
we
out
have
of all
more
the
that
medal
matters.
counts,
We have more
No,
medals.
that's not true, Julian. Gold is not the only one that matters.
kind of is.
It's not.
In basketball, it is
That's sick.
because that
In
bronze
sports,
medal,
it is.
Carmelo still don't know where he threw that bronze medal when they got the bronze. He said he threw that shit in the lake. Fuck that.
For basketball, yes, I agree.
Oh yeah, for
that's a good
basketball,
way.
it's gold or nothing.
But to say a silver and bronze does not matter, like imagine if you were the number 3 greatest player in the NBA right now.
Yeah, it matters.
You're amazing.
It matters. It's just USA basketball. We should not be. And shout out to the women's team. That was a great game. They won by 1.
Yeah, I
Williams, her
watched that.
foot was on the line at the end. She shot at 2 instead of a 3. But that was a great game as well. So shout out to the USA women's basketball
8th
team.
straight gold, 61st win in a row.
Yeah.
That team. They had, the men always have a lot on the line. That women's team has like legacy and a
Yeah.
lot more.
They absolutely can't lose.
Yeah, they can't lose.
Yeah.
Like that would be, it's all or nothing
Yeah.
with that team.
Shout out to the women's team. They also won gold as well.
More importantly, shout out to Noah Lyles. I believe he got rid of COVID in less than 6 hours.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
He was out partying.
What an athlete.
No, one of the fastest. Like, look how fast he got over COVID.
In the words of Trump said the doctor said his body got rid of COVID better than anyone else that has ever had COVID.
Not
It was
better
a
than
miracle.
Noah. Look at
I
Noah.
think now he has some competition with Noah Lyles.
Yeah, no.
Because he was right next to Sean Dickerson partying.
I saw
no, not Sean.
I saw Tyreek Hill challenge Noah Lyles, I guess, to a race.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see that at all, but
Tyreek's in a. If anyone could
Noah
do it-
Lyles is winning that, but
Tyreek Hill is
Tyreek
not
Hill
fast.
could.
Tyreek Hill is not fast enough.
No, he's not. But I'm
If
thinking
he
if there
focused
is an
on track,
NFL
though.
player that could even make sense, it would be Tyreek.
Yeah, first 60,
First 60, maybe a 40.
40 time. I think Tyreek Hill might beat Noah Lyles, but he just has more fast twitch muscles because he's a fucking receiver.
Did you guys see the comments he had? Well, the comments that went out about the Anthony Edwards that he was invited to this Adidas event, and there were quotes from him saying, "You want me to do what? You want to invite me to an event for a man who has not even been to the NBA Finals in a sport that you don't even care about, and you're giving him a shoe." So this came out from people that invited him, all these quotes, and he said no disrespect. It's a longer quote. And he responded and said that's not true.
He said there's a rumor going around.
He said
it was a direct quote.
But they were quotes of his. So this
it's
was
not a rumor if it was a direct quote.
This was his response. There's a rumor going around that I did not go to the Anthony Edwards shoe release because he didn't deserve it. That is not the case. He definitely deserves his shoe. He's an amazing player. The problem was finding time based on my prior engagements. Congratulations on becoming an Olympic champion.
Oh, see, I respect that.
Should he be a world champion?
I don't either, because that doesn't discredit the direct quotes that he said about the own your words. Okay, you said those things.
Do we know that for a fact?
But I mean, these are quotes.
I'm trying to give him some bail. This was in a Time
quote from a Time magazine article. So when Lyles was negotiating an Adidas contract extension last year, the company says he says threw him what he thought was a bone. Adidas invited him to a shoe release for Anthony Edwards. And then a quote from the Adidas reps. You want me to do what? And then the quote continues what I had previously read. And it goes on and on about him saying, like, dismissing the event.
I think Noah's thing is Noah wants a shoe, and his basic thing.
He has a
this
shoe.
nigga didn't earn. This one didn't. He didn't earn a shoe. Like, I deserve a shoe. He didn't earn a shoe.
This is corny as fuck, but I'm trying to think maybe he was in negotiations with Adidas and was trying to show his worth. Of look at the people that you're giving shoes to. I'm bigger in my sport than he is in his.
But see, that's the
which is crazy because track athletes are never going to bring in the revenue that an average NBA player would bring in.
Well, Noah has his. I believe he has his own shoe now, right?
Noah doesn't have a signature shoe. He ran this Olympic Games in the Adidas Y3 spikes.
Mm-hmm. All right, I think he'll have a shoe. I think Adidas will give him his own shoe.
It's kind of crazy that as someone that has been through so many track spikes, that's not more of a thing. Between high school and college, the amount of shoes that they really could sell if you had a signature track shoe, I think is a no-brainer.
But I don't think that's what he wants. He wants a train, like a sneaker. I don't think he wants a spike.
Okay.
He wants like a everyday.
Yeah, but even with
just
trainers,
wants
his own running shoe, but then they'll obviously make it spikes for him when he's competing. But he wants it to be kind of like a lifestyle shoe. I could see that.
But why not both? Why not package those together?
Yeah. Like kind of like what you wear to the track and then what you
warm up in. Yeah. Like, I mean, I still never understood why they didn't do that without signature shoes. Like you're buying, I had like ASIC trainers and then I had Nike spikes. Why not just package the two and two together?
Yeah.
Like I could just buy a bundle of both of these because every meet I'm carrying both of them.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I get it. I understand y'all think that Noah's corny, but
that was corny. But like Anthony Edwards did nothing to you.
If that is a direct quote from him. But based on his tweet, he was respectful in his tweet. But based on, the quote, that was a little wild to just throw Anthony Edwards under there like that. But I think that the fact is Noah Lyles is an amazing athlete. He's an amazing Olympian. And he's obviously inspiring the next generation of runners as well. So I think he deserves his own signature shoe. And I'm sure Adidas will at some point get it done.
How nasty do you think that Olympic Village is?
Oh, God.
Not too crazy because a lot of families are there. Like a lot of athletes have their families there. So it's,
I feel like more athletes don't have them than they do.
Yeah.
They especially staying in the village.
Their career is their sport. Their life is their sport.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of fucking going on in those villages.
They said that though.
As there should be. Like, make the population as elite as possible.
As athletic as possible.
Yeah. We need
Why, is there Olympic Village babies?
There have to be. Oh, they said, because I watched the entire closing ceremony. This, the Paris Games were they didn't give a number, but they said the most proposals ever in Olympic history were over the course of these games.
Oh, so, yeah, Paris, I get it.
At the Eiffel. You wanted to propose at the Eiffel.
Croissant.
At the Eiffel Tower. At the Eiffel.
Still never been to France.
RG3, that picture you took with your wife in that croissant is absolutely fucking crazy. And not because of the croissant. That fade is not. Who is his barber?
Yo, what?
Did you see that fade?
No.
It wasn't even a fade.
It's not a fade.
It was just like.
It's like a line.
Yeah, it's like just make from here down bald. And like 4 braids up top. What is that?
I don't know. I feel like people be trying to get what other people got and don't know exactly what's. Oh my God, why is he sucking it?
Nah, yeah. I mean, I can't find the full photo, but this is the most important part.
I mean,
no, because it's girls on the other end
That's
doing
a
the same
nasty
thing.
haircut.
all right, his wife, and respectfully, his
That
wife
cut
isn't even doing what he's doing.
Yeah, he put his mouth. He really
Like
broke
he's
it.
the eater of the relationship.
Antonio Brown got the wildest tweet for this. The wildest.
Your eyes
Yo.
being closed is wild.
Yo, Antonio, we don't check on Antonio, bro. We gotta,
Yo,
we gotta check.
CTESPN
Yo,
is the craziest
we gotta
hashtag
check
if you
on-
just go
What did
through
he
it.
call him? The one of the day.
We gotta check on Antonio Brown weekly. 'Cause
Oh, okay.
y'all we don't check in on him enough.
We
His tweet,
We don't check on him or Tyrese enough.
yeah, like Tyrese and Antonio Brown, those are the two guys we need to check on weekly. We just need to tweet them, send them some, love and energy because, AB just be home and he don't give a fuck.
Well, what did his
I don't
tweet
give a
say?
fuck. He don't give a flying. They might have deleted it. Like they might have deleted that from his account. Like there's no way that tweet is still up there.
All right, man. I did not know that was the tweet.
He don't care. Antonio Brown don't
ESPN.
give a fuck, man.
Doesn't shock me, but no, I did not know that was the tweet we were looking for.
If you guys if you want to know what we're talking about, Antonio Brown
They've seen
called this man
They've seen it.
a slur of the day
They've seen it.
that indicates gayness.
Just pray for Antonio Brown every day. That's all. Just send him some love.
What Maul calls
more
me.
important people
and
to
some
pray
healing.
for.
You know what I
honestly.
mean?
Who that?
But like also, you all right?
Nah, what's his name?
His name is Tyrese Halliburton.
So I pulled up
Oh,
Tyrese
okay.
Halliburton,
90 something days, relax.
Okay.
who had
But that's what
probably
happened after 90-something days.
who had probably one of the best replies after winning gold, because he played probably about 5 minutes in this whole tournament, and he tweeted a photo with him in his medal saying, "When you ain't done nothing on the group project, but still get an A."
Fire.
And then this video went out of him celebrating the Olympics, and it's just
Never mind.
a bunch of snow bunnies, an avalanche pouring out of a sprinter,
I mean, is that shocking to you?
and Tyrese just jumps out the back.
Wait, Tyrese is in this van?
Yeah.
Halliburton, not
No, Halliburton. Yeah.
yo.
Look at that.
Tyrese would get out. But Tyrese would be somebody that gets out of that vehicle, though.
Nothing
Why?
Yeah, for
shocks
sure.
me anymore.
Yeah.
Why?
I thought maybe the Fast Family was in Paris.
Vin Diesel.
And then he took a Learjet to go do that
Yeah.
national anthem
Why not?
because he was inspired by all the great Olympic events that he saw.
That's hilarious.
Yo,
bro.
Demaris sent me a video of Tyrese singing the national anthem dressed as Marvin Gaye. And I don't even want to take this segment to laugh at him. I think we should stop laughing at Tyrese and someone should really check to see if he's okay. Like, we should stop clowning Tyrese as great of a social media meme he's become with everything. Is he okay?
You want a taste of this? Pause.
Yo, yo.
All right, pause it real quick. Why does Tyrese have on a wig?
It's definitely a fake beard.
It's definitely a fake.
You don't hear
A lace front
Okay,
beard.
so you don't hear the Marvin Gaye drums they
Yeah,
tried to
why
add
did
to
they
the
bring the
national
Marvin
anthem?
drums?
Yes, I get it. But so is that what he's trying to do? Is he
Yes,
trying
he's
to
trying to be Marvin Gaye. Martin Gaye cosplay.
That fake beard is fucking crazy. Could you imagine? But not.
Does anyone have Tyrese's number so we can make sure? Because I respect Tyrese. I think he's incredible.
Yo,
Great talent. Is he fucking okay?
but
He's not like wearing that and like trying it around the fellas. Be like, how does it look? What do you guys think? He
Yo.
wore that and then jumped on TV.
yo, man.
At a
In a
preseason football game.
He's in front of a stadium.
Yo, bro. Listen, man. I'm just trying to understand, like,
Thick ass sideburn.
Okay.
what the fuck is happening?
The amount of opportunities RG3 had to not post that photo is the same amount of opportunities somebody in the NFL could have said no to Tyrese when he said, I think I want to put drums like Marvin Gaye drums on the national anthem and come out dressed as him. That had to go through at least 30 people. And they had to do rehearsals. Somebody could have said, yo, are you okay?
Yeah, that's just not. Yo, I be in the house, man. I don't know what niggas is into.
I don't know what niggas is into.
I don't know what they be doing in their spare time.
Can you go back to the video and play it?
Yep.
Well, not the croissant. Start from the beginning.
Somebody said, and it was 90 degrees.
What pocket is he even trying to find?
Yeah, but we didn't need. You could have just did that rendition. You didn't need like the wig and the beard.
Yeah.
Like that's, you know what I mean? Like I just don't understand why he. The cosplay. What was the cosplay about?
Smiling. I would have been laughing so hard.
The guy playing the bongos never said during rehearsal, like, you're not on the 2 or the 4. You're on like a 7.5 at this point. What are you trying to do right now?
Well, it is the preseason, so, you know, they're trying new things.
I'm not big on the national anthem. I don't really give a fuck. This is the first time I feel like America's actually been disrespected at a football game during the national anthem. As a Patriot, I feel like this is disrespectful.
Yeah, this is... Yo, Tyrese, man, listen, we love you, man. We think that you know, hell of an actor, hell of an artist, but you didn't... You didn't need to go full Marvin, folks.
I think, like, off principle, I get what the Marvin Gaye estate did with Robin Thicke and everyone that samples. Take him down.
Yeah, y'all need to. He's doing way
the
more
Marvin Gaye
damage.
estate. Please send a C&D.
Take that beard
Take
back.
him for everything he has.
Take that beard wig. Off. Take all of that shit.
All his
make sure y'all burn
find that fucking shirt at.
Yo, Tyrese. Yo, but you know what though? There's a level of respect you gotta have for a nigga that's willing to do that though.
Please explain.
Like you gotta, because somebody that's willing to go like that far, like all the way like that, you gotta be like, yo, listen, it's crazy, but like the fact that he's willing to do that, you gotta respect that a little bit. I would never do no shit like that, but I mean, I get it. He's reenacting Marvin. He's an actor.
You respect audacity.
Now, hold on. Will it all make sense if we find out that he's playing Marvin Gaye in a Marvin Gaye movie?
No, if this was the audition, baby, he ain't getting a call back.
He could have been casted after this. Yeah, it's true.
I'm just saying.
All right. What if Jamie Foxx, while he was preparing for Ray, went to a Rams game, put on some glasses, and sung the national anthem as Ray Charles? Would you say it all makes sense now?
It makes it's like, okay, like he's it's weird. This is not the set, but we at the game just chilling.
He's a method actor.
Yeah, like you ain't have to come to the Rams game like that. But I mean,
you asked me to do it. I'm in character now.
Yeah, like listen, I get it, man. I get it.
I hope Tyrese is not playing Marvin Gaye.
Why?
I would have been okay with it before seeing this national anthem.
This might have ruined
it. I don't think he's really going deep into the role at this point.
Yeah. Listen, man, thank you for that, Tyrese, but don't ever do that again.
I mean, maybe it's a deeper meaning with all the CTE that is in the NFL that they wanted the performers to also have some traits that may be involved, and then maybe they're trying to bring awareness to what head injuries can do.
You ate that.
Fuck y'all.
All right, Rory.
Did you guys see that Will Smith movie?
Which one?
Which one?
About the CTE shit?
Concussion.
Oh, yeah. Concussion.
I never watched it.
It was a good movie.
Don't shit on Will.
I'm not.
Nah, you can't shit. Nobody can't.
It's a good movie. It's just
his accent.
Tough to get through that accent.
Yeah, I get it.
And even if that guy sounded exactly like that, it's just watching.
Isn't he playing a South African, or what's the accent?
I believe so.
Yeah,
I believe so.
It's tough to take serious when it is a very serious movie.
Just because it's like that's Will. You like, Will, what you doing, man?
What's going on here?
Yeah, like, what you doing, man? How much they paid you? I get it.
No worry now.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. As a parent that works full-time, sometimes it's very easy to let my own priorities slip. Focused on the kids, focused on work, focused on everything else but yourself. Even when we know what makes us happy, it's hard to make time for ourselves. But when you feel like you have no time for yourself, non-negotiables like therapy are more important than ever. Therapy has taught me a lot of coping skills and how to set boundaries. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist. And if you don't like that therapist, you can just find another one for no additional charge. Never skip therapy day with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/RoryMall today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/RoryMall. It is kind of crazy, though, that Tyrese, I never thought it'd be possible to top the worst national anthem of the year, but Tyrese did it in about 3 weeks. Who was that girl at the home run derby? I don't think we ever talked about that.
No.
Please pull up home run derby.
Oh, shit. I forgot about
I thought that by far, first ballot Hall of Fame, worst national anthem. How on earth did Tyrese find a way to top that?
She said after this that she was checking herself into rehab, right?
Yeah,
That's how bad she did.
She did that, and then the next day tweeted, "I'm an alcoholic, LOL."
Ingrid Andress.
This was so bad. She admitted she has alcohol syndrome. Like,
You see his face?
This is at the home run derby.
Yeah. It's America.
not the firework.
Nothing says
like-
America like alcoholism.
I feel like the pyro guy should have been like, all right, we'll just save these fireworks for next week.
Oh.
She's hungover.
She's drunk.
Yeah, she's hungover.
That's not alcohol. That has to be a drug. For real. No, the ending is the best. Because she tripled down on how bad she was doing.
You got to commit at that point.
She committed to the run.
You know what I'm saying?
God.
Oh,
damn.
shit. What key is that? They clap for that. It's like, you know, people are just programmed. Like,
Yo,
why would you clap for that?
Just reminded me, because Rory sent it to me when I was on my way here, Post Malone's comments about like falling into alcohol and becoming an alcoholic after people said he was a culture vulture.
Oh, Jesus, please.
Yeah, I need to see this direct quote. Because Julian was telling me about this before we recorded.
He said he became an alcoholic because people...
He said he drank to deal with the culture vulture comments when people... remember when that was a big deal a while ago? He said he just kind of fell into drinking even more.
Post. Let me slink. Post, we you're talented. You're a fucking rock star. You're one of the few people that I want to see perform live. You don't start drinking because somebody called you a culture vulture. You were already drinking.
Like
he needs to read the Whole Again book.
You was already drinking.
Yeah, here's the quote.
Oh,
it sucked.
right.
I was a kid. And then he continued. He said,
it sucks. I was a kid.
I took drinking as a form of self-medication to deal with the stress. It's not hard to take it personal.
it's hard not to.
It's hard not to take it personal.
Oh, I mean, if this is what we're doing, then yes, that's why I drink too. I get called a culture bullshit. I just can't handle it. If this is what we're doing now, like,
Amen.
They've called me gay. They've called me all kind of shit.
well, that was my
on the
mom.
internet. Well, yeah.
Gay, dick eater. What else they call them all?
Glazer, all kind of shit. I ain't never drive me to the bottle. I ain't say, you know what? Today is the day. This whole bottle of vodka fucking gone.
Well,
Yeah, but you're not a drinker
you
to
be
begin with.
smoking. Like
You
you smoke
you
the stress
smoke.
away.
No, I
You
don't.
blow your stress away, pause.
I smoke strictly just because I enjoy smoking. I don't smoke it because
No,
I need to.
you smoke because you love the Heart Part 6, and it's just driven you.
To like depression.
Damn.
It's so listen, man. I'm not laughing at addiction or nothing like that. I'm laughing at trying to blame your addiction on somebody calling you a culture vulture. Like, come on, man. Cut that shit.
That's
I think you can
that's
be,
somebody that's still deep in their addiction. If that's they're grabbing,
Yeah,
for
that-
that.
I think you can be a drinker and use drinking as your like crutch and fix for when you're going through something hard. But to say that that's why you, to Rory's point, you're just ignoring. You drink, bro. That's your thing.
Yeah.
Don't say I start like this became a thing after you guys called me that. No, you've always been a drinker.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Someone just happened to call you a culture vulture that day.
yeah. Like I've had rough days or like
You was drunk when you heard that culture.
That's what I'm saying. Like you were hungover before that clip even came out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Post, we fuck with you, man, but come on, man. Don't blame it on the culture vulture shit. Don't do that. We understand you having a problem. You have an addiction. It's like most people do. I mean,
that's kind of some culture vulture shit. Why are you blaming the culture because you're drunk?
Well, being drunk is part of the culture.
That is true.
We want to get down to the nitty gritties.
That's American culture, though.
Yeah, I mean,
that's why
That's
why you get great national anthem.
America.
He's got a Bud sponsorship. Of
course he does.
That's how they solved his issue. They gave him free beer.
More beer. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to run into your problems.
He's healed now. He
Don't
drinks
run
on his
from them.
terms.
Run to your problems, not from them. There you go. All right, Rory, you was right about this 100 gig shit. Well, we were both right. We said it would be released on DSPs at some point. But now there's a thing saying that he may have been forced to by Universal, which I still am on the side. Like, I don't believe Drake is forced to do anything by Universal. I think Drake does what he wants to do. I think that Universal has conversations to say, hey, can we bundle this and put it on DSPs?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think they're forcing Drake to put anything on DSPs.
I mean, I just think it's in the contract. So.
Yeah.
I don't think so, man.
He
has a licensing agreement like in perpetuity with Universal.
Yeah, no one pays you $400 million and expects you to move on your own terms.
And by the way, I think they underpaid him, but
that's
also
just
my opinion.
The argument could be made on that part. But like to your point, Rory, like you don't get that amount of money and are in the captain's chair. You do what the fuck they want. What are you laughing at?
What do we miss?
Peach, sorry. It's me and Peach have our own thing going on. Pay me no mind.
Was it on camera?
Yeah, I didn't know I was on camera, and then I look over at Peach giggling at the fucking monitor.
Are you okay?
Check it out on YouTube.
Anyway, I'm so sorry.
I don't think it was the songs that really pissed off Universal. I really think it was the footage of the amount of stuff that he put in there that they could have utilized that they didn't. That's where I think the real, hey, look at your contract conversation came. Because you didn't tell us shit about any of this. And the deals we have as far as streaming services that are not music, i.e. Netflix, Amazon, Prime, all of that, that they are in cahoots with. You just gave all this footage away? The fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, but I just think the rules are different for him, man. I think we've never seen nobody with a contract like his in music. I don't think that they're making him do anything. I think that they see something like that and I'm like, yo, can we get this on DSPs? But I don't think it's, yo, you have to put that on because of your contract. I don't think it's that at all.
Do we care if it streams well? If it performs well?
I mean, it still performed fine, but I think it was the lowest streamed Drake song in like history or something. It was the first song that didn't hit 1 million streams on the first day or something for Drake. But I don't know. Those are stats I don't really give a fuck about. That's just to continue the narrative that it's over for Drake. So I don't pay much attention to that stuff. Like, and it was out for 3 days already. Like, no one was running to streaming to run those numbers up. So I don't know.
Did you run it up? Did you play it?
I said I wasn't a huge fan of the 3 songs when 100 Gigs came out. I thought it was a great move. Those songs really aren't for me.
What does that say, Julian? The top? Drake's It's Up was streamed 2.01 million times in its opening day on Spotify. It was the top new hip hop debut of the weekend alongside his own Blue, Green, Red. Listen, man. I mean, obviously his impact and his reach and his audience is as big and as wide as anybody we've ever seen. So I just think this type of shit is, like you said, it was out. People are not running to it like that. We've heard it for a few days, but I mean, 2 million streams in a day, still pretty good.
I don't really care.
Did you stream Latto? Did y'all stream Latto? Did y'all support female rap?
Oh,
No.
wait, one more Drake point. He officially moved to Texas. Thoughts? Tax evasion. What's the deal?
Yeah, buy a ranch, get some cattle on there. Yeah,
You can write off the property.
yeah. Let's start saving some of my own money. Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think it's sick that he purposefully included his address and his height?
Wait.
He included it.
Well, I'm just saying you can see what he did here. It's quite an obvious crop.
Explain this to me better, Julian.
Crop it out.
No, like that he purposely didn't crop it out. Like Drake is one of those guys where everyone knows his address, right?
Yeah.
So including the Toronto property. So for this, I'm assuming everyone knows where his property is in Texas as well. So at that point, it's like, why even hide my address?
You're really doing a deep dive.
Yeah,
on
this is. I think you're kind of overthinking this one.
Look at Drake. Do you think
he
Drake
maybe just
is
put his
someone that
camera-
doesn't go over every little detail meticulously with everything
But
he
you
does?
can't see his address.
But you can make out what it like.
No, you can sit there and try to make
when
it
they
out. I'm
posted
not-
all the photos of that ranch in the article, I think the address was in there.
Yeah, it's not hard to find Drake's residence, his ranch in Texas. It's not. That's a pretty Googleable thing.
But what is the height thing you're trying to get at?
It's a 6.
Yo, so
No, not that it's like a 6. Like, oh my God, 6 God. I'm just saying that he's reminding people that he's over 6 feet.
Julian.
I'm just look.
hey, fuck y'all because y'all called me a glazer when I said that song was
Not a
better than that
glaze.
song.
I don't think it's a cool thing.
That's crazy. We died, man. Fuck it, man. It is what it is, man. I'll let y'all do y'all thing.
Rory's turning red.
It's just a wild observation.
I just pay attention. Fucking producing.
No, that's way too much attention to detail. Though.
Yeah,
like that was a little crazy. I understand.
There's
but
his
that was-
home, by the way. I
but
found that.
now it's up to mystery because 6 foot what? Because he didn't put the rest. Like now I'm wondering, is he 6'2" or 6'3"?
The best lie that I've heard about height in a record is when Travis Scott said 6'1" on the money. What do you say, 9'2"? Travis Scott's like 5'8". It's like
Travis Scott is
Hold
not
on,
5'8".
what bar-
He's not
I don't
6
think
feet.
he
I
said he was
stood
6
next
feet.
to him. He's not 5'8". He's taller.
He's
than
definitely
that.
not 6 feet.
Oh my god.
Wait, Travis has a bar where he says he's 6 feet?
He says he's 6'1".
If he's staying out his money, he's 9'2".
What's that? Azizi, isn't that the what's that song?
Y'all don't.
There's just so much other better shit to lie about in the song.
London. Sorry, the London. That's the hook. That's the hook of the song.
Yo, man, y'all niggas is
I think
crazy.
it's like 5'9" on a good day.
But Travis Scott's also the same one that followed up a Drake verse saying, y'all scared of the 6. They're like, they're scared of the 5 too.
Was he on the London?
Yeah, he's the hook.
Drake, but what about they're scared of my area code?
Yo, man.
Anyway.
Yo, do we have voicemails?
No, there's still other shit we got to.
I tried to bring up Latto's album, but
Oh, shit, my
Drake
bad, baby
being
D.
6 foot and living in Texas was
My-
so fucking important.
My
for us
bad,
to talk
baby
about.
D. Latto's album, baby D. How did you like it?
Oh, man.
Because I'll admit I haven't. I've been listening to Larry June, Benny the Butcher, and somebody else dropped. I think this weekend I was listening to. I didn't get to.
So you
hear
didn't get
Latto
to
yet.
support female rap. You
I didn't hear it
support
yet. I'm gonna be
female
honest.
rap.
I didn't hear
you
it.
hate
Begging for
you hate
female
women.
rappers to drop their albums.
I fuck with Latto though. I think she's dope, but I haven't listened to the album yet.
You hate women, is what you're saying.
No, I love women.
That's what I gathered.
I'm
from
not gay.
Pretty much.
personally.
She looks
Shit, how was
amazing.
the album?
The album is absolutely fucking phenomenal.
Really?
It's really real. And the crazy thing is,
Phenomenal that's a big.
I didn't run to it because I wasn't.
Because you were with Ice Spice.
Shut up. I didn't. That's funny. I didn't run to it because it was. I knew it was gonna be. I knew I would get to it eventually. But when I finally heard it, because I heard about some of the features that were on it. Like for example, she has a Coco Jones feature. She has a Mariah the Scientist feature. She has a Sierra feature.
She kept it girly.
She
girly
has a Tizo
girl.
touchdown feature.
Okay.
Tizo went crazy on that.
So Tizo's song with Latto, like Rory, not Rory, Mal, No Exaggeration has become one of my favorite songs of the past couple years. It's
Really?
maybe just because it speaks to me so much because I previously was in a relationship with an insecure nigga and that's what it's about. But it's
So it touched home.
Tizo went crazy. Rory agrees.
Pull up the lyrics. It speaks to me as well, which is an interesting callback. Because I think the first line of his verse is, why do I even have your location if it doesn't
It
work?
was a metaphor.
Mm.
He said, what's the point of us both sharing our locations when it's obvious that me and you in different spaces?
That's how I felt in the East Village on Saturday night. Tizo was telling my story.
I give you my 50, I get 25. Don't you know forever is a very long time?
Very long.
I'm waiting for whenever you decide to reply. I'm hearing stories about you that I hope are all lies. I think it's
that's
time
rough.
for us to have that conversation.
It's rough when you hear about those stories, hope they're lies, and
They don't be lies.
nothing but the truth.
Yeah. I think it's time for us to have that
Where should we
conversation.
start?
Go down. It's from scroll down. It's from when he said, "Remember when I went through your phone and I didn't find nothing wrong. I feel like ever since then, me and you ain't been friends."
Wait, what?
All right. R. Kelly is an absolute piece of shit. Fuck R. Kelly, but I'm gonna make the point this. He went on some Kel shit on the second part of his verse. It was like R. Kelly shit. He spazzed on this. He tapped into the whole R. Kelly cadence, which is great because we can't listen to R. Kelly anymore. So Tizo, if you want to keep doing
now you got me
Kel's cadence, I'm with it.
Now I gotta lock in with Latto's album, man.
Yeah, I just recently made a reel where I was talking about like Latto. The second half of her album, she did what we've been begging rappers to do, which is to let actual singers sing the hooks so that they sound good. Like I know y'all sing your own hooks and auto-tune. Y'all don't got to split with nobody. I get it. But the song quality is just so much better when you have actual R&B singers singing the hooks. She also got into a lot of shit about like a lot of her album was about being in love. We all know Latto was in a relationship. We can all guess with who it's with. But
who is she in a relationship with?
We can all guess, but
no, but who is it? Because I know it's like a thing.
It's rumors that it's 21 Savage. We don't know. They've never confirmed that. But she raps so much about being in love and having like a supportive partner and being in a healthy relationship. Like I love love music. Like that shit is dope.
You think 21 needs to reply?
No, the slut walk.
Shut up.
I don't think they were in a relationship. I really think that was like a media thing.
If I'm 21, I'm like, yeah.
That's like a big thing. You really think that's like a big thing that they've been in a relationship, that they're still in one. I mean, it's not my business. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. But the fucking music is amazing. It was nice hearing music that wasn't about fuck that nigga, fuck that nigga, fuck that nigga, fuck that nigga. She was more like, I love this nigga, I love this nigga, I love this nigga. So
I like the Sierra record. Me and Demaris were talking off mic. Like it's obvious. Like I can clearly see that they were in the studio and tried to remake like a mid-2000s Sierra record, but it's dope. I think it's great. Coco Jones shit, again, is great. The outro shout out to me was the first record I heard on the album, which I think she smoked. It's one of those like female rap records that I think guys could drive in their car and listen to and not feel weird. Ebro just kind of went like a little too far in interviewing her about that song. I just feel like there's certain words we should just kind of keep to ourselves as media personalities when we're interviewing someone. I like the Latto project, but to compare her to Hove?
He did not compare her to Hove.
Is this the should I play this clip just so we have more context?
Wait, yeah, because what is Rory talking?
He didn't compare her to
That's
Hove.
what he said to me earlier, and I said there's no way he did that.
Shout out to me.
The outro.
Shout out to me.
That record is very, dare I say, Jay-Z-esque, Hove-esque, from the sample to your rhyme stylings to how personal it is.
You could pause it.
First of all, talk about...
All right, Rory, you're bugging.
Wait, how am I bugging?
That's not comparing her to Hove.
But I think as responsible media personalities, we shouldn't even put that on artists because Latto's project is great and the song they're talking about is fire. It's actually more of a Drake song than it's a Hove song, but why can't we just keep certain words to ourselves when it comes to this? It's not Hove-esque.
Well,
it's not.
Well, people do things like this so that things like this happen, so that other platforms react. They'll go and listen to the whole.
So you're saying that Ebro is clickbaiting?
I mean, yeah.
Damn, you got Rory.
Come on, man.
I don't know if it's clickbait.
You know certain things to throw out there. We are programmed to say certain things in interviews that we know is going to get picked up and get traction.
Okay, but why compare a Latto song to this feels like Jay-Z to me.
Because it's going to do exactly what we're doing now. People are going to, he couldn't say, that song felt Larry June-esque. Nobody ain't going to pick that up. If he says Jay-Z, niggas like, he tripping. This nigga bugging.
So I don't think that's why he did it. I think he believed what he was saying, but I think I get why he said that. I just think that he's wrong. I think
he's not comparing her to Jay-Z.
I know.
He's saying the vibe and the energy of the record.
And I don't think the vibe of the energy of the record really gives Jay. I can see why he said that, but I think it gives more Drake.
Well, if you said you can see why he said that, then
how old is Ebro? Ebro played Dead Presidents 2 on the radio. Don't ever say this is Hove-esque to anyone.
What does that have to do with anything?
Why even bring that adjective into a conversation?
What record is that he's talking about?
This is called Shout Out to Me.
Awesome song.
Really
good song.
I gotta listen to it. Because Ebro is one of the few people that I respect.
Same.
His
Love
opinion on music and, things like that. So I just want to hear what maybe he may have been hearing. But he was not comparing Latto to Jay-Z. He's saying that just the vibe of that record felt very. I felt that vibe before on the record, and I think it's Jay-Z-esque. I think that's what he was trying to say.
You know, you can't say nothing about Hov without Rory. Like, there's no Hov. Ah, no Hov.
That is very true.
Only Hov. Like that.
There's only one Hov, but I just want to hear the record so I can kind of try to understand more what Ebro was saying.
You've heard the song, Demaris. What do you think he was trying to say?
He said it. He explained it.
He explained it. I get.
Hov doesn't rap on those samples at all. She has a Drake flow in the entire song. Nothing about that is Jay-Z.
He said it was like personal. It was like telling a story. I just think he used the wrong artist. That's all.
And you don't think?
I think what he was trying to say. You know what? No, I think
I've said fuck shit on the mic before, especially in front of guests.
I think what he was trying to say was that it was very mature. That's what I think he meant by that. And she wasn't talking about bullshit. It was very personal, but in a mature way. Where areas sometimes Drake can be very personal, but it's not very mature. He's kind of talking about like childish shit that you do in your 30s and your 20s. But that's not exactly what she was talking about. It's a song that kind of shows her maturity and her growth throughout her rap career. And I think that's why it got a Hov comparison. I'm not speaking for Ebro, but this is only what I can assume from hearing the record.
Okay. Just think there's certain things we should just leave alone.
Would you rather have this?
So you don't think anybody has ever had a Hov-esque record just because you don't feel like they're on his level? Like they may not be as good of a rapper as Jay-Z.
Young Chris.
Roy, would you rather this Apple interview with Ebro, or would you rather have her done the Apple interview with your boy Zane Lowe?
Ebro for sure. I think Ebro's an incredible interviewer. I actually think he doesn't get the credit he deserves as far as being an interviewer. I'm just saying we all need to be accountable as media people, and we need to stop using certain phrases when it comes to talking about music. We all complain that no real music conversations are having. Now we just are throwing Hov on people.
But that's not what he was doing, though. He didn't throw Hov on her. He just said it's very Jay-Z-esque. Like that style, that vibe, that energy, that sound.
Rapping about your life is Jay-Z-esque.
I mean, maybe to Ebro. Maybe he feels like the music, the sample, maybe
maybe
that brought him back to Blueprint 1 a little bit. That's all.
Okay.
I haven't heard the song, so I can't really.
But this is why I hate. He is a hater. But this is why I don't like.
How am I hating? I love the Latto song.
This is why I don't like when people say comments like that, even if it's what you believe, because you're setting her up to be critiqued by people who aren't aware of what the point that you were trying to make. Because now Rory has to come out and say she ain't no Jay. Like we know that. That wasn't the purpose in what he was saying. But you're inviting that type of energy. For
my conversation is more about us.
I agree. It's not
as
fair. Personality.
Whatever. With the Latto shit is great. I think on these microphones we need to just stop using certain comparisons in words.
I got it.
That's all.
Okay. Listen,
it doesn't have to be a Hov thing. If you said it's giving me Nas. No, it's not.
Okay.
How are you gonna tell him what the fuck is giving him? How you gonna tell him what is giving him? It's giving him that.
See, that's what the colonizers try to do, baby. Did they try to
tell the black man how he should feel,
how he should hear?
Yeah.
And not only how he feels, how he hears.
Ebro was giving me Charlemagne on that interview.
See, now you ready to start some shit. See, now you try to start some shit.
Yes, and maybe I am dragging this entire thing. I don't know.
It's okay.
Certain comparisons are just odd to me. That's all.
I'm gonna listen to the Latto album only because Baby D sold me on it, and she made it sound like it's one of the best female rap albums in the last however many years.
I think it was one of the best rap albums of this year.
You think it's better than Doja's album? Because I still listen to that album.
I think it's more for me than Doja's album.
Really?
I think Doja raps a little bit more complicated than Latto, but I think Latto makes Latto makes really good songs. The songs that she has on there, the features that she chose, like I was telling Rory, even with the Tizo thing, she let Tizo go crazy. And that sounds like it could be a Tizo song by itself. And when you give people that freedom, your music comes out better. So it's all, you know.
I've seen Ebro interview J. Cole and didn't say you were Hov-esque.
Oh my fucking God.
Do we have voicemails, Julian?
But I bet you as soon as we stop recording, he's still going to go off about that shit.
Of course he is.
You've got mail.
Yes, we do. Reminder.
Fine, I'll go back to my hole again book.
All tiers on Patreon have access to voicemails. This one's fun because I mentioned it right before we started recording. I watched that Instigators film that he mentioned last week, the Matt Damon, Jack Harlow, and Casey Affleck film that's on Apple TV. It's pretty good. I don't want to spoil it because it just came out. Everyone should check it out.
Yeah,
but then I listened to this voicemail and it reminded me because it's about us creating a movie. So,
all right, what's up, gang? Quick little question for y'all, a little fun one. So let's say Rory and Demaris are in a movie together, and Maul and Julian is in a movie together. Which genre would y'all want that movie to be? And if y'all could have picked a supporting male actor and a female actress, shit, I ain't have to say male or female because that's what they mean, I guess. But yeah, who would y'all pick?
So if me and Rory were in a movie together,
is it about
versus-
our lives? Is that
no, just what genre would it be, and who else would you want to star in it? And then Maul, same to us.
So Maul and Julian is obviously a comedy, because y'all a joke. And then I don't know who I would want to be in.
What was yours
movie
be?
though? Me and Rory would be like either drama.
I'd go with that.
Drama
You
or
guys are
thriller.
dramatic.
We would be drama or thriller.
Someone would have to die in your movie.
Oh, for sure. Probably us.
Yeah, one of you.
I think we'd probably kill each other.
Yeah, I think so. We could do like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but like actually die at the end.
And literally just murder each other. And yeah, I'm with that.
Who else would you want to be in it though?
Or let me just throw this out there. Or y'all could be like in an interracial relationship, and like you still live in the projects, and then the niggas be in front of the building like, who the fuck is this white boy coming in the project? Who you coming to see?
Is this Made in Manhattan?
Something like that. Made in the story. You know what I mean? It could be that. Why not? 2024, interracial relationships everywhere, right?
They're doing
Shonda
reboots,
Rhimes would eat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we could do the reverse of Made in Manhattan, but you know.
But what if you were poor and I had money? So Made in Manhattan meets ATL.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you find out Kamala Harris is
Wait, am I Nunu? Or I'm T.I.?
I'm Nunu.
Okay.
You're T.I.
Yeah,
and
I
I snatched your avant-garde necklace.
I don't want to skate with you no more.
Damn. You don't want to kick it with me, skate with me, nothing?
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, we could do that. I would prefer a thriller where we're like...
That is a thriller.
Or like a thriller where Rory...
in the hood?
No. Rory kills me, right? We're married. He kills me, but then he like is like looking for me. Like he's like, well, fake looking for me because the cops are like looking and they suspect him and all this. And then it turns out that I'm really alive.
Oh, you just recited Gone Girl. Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. Is the twist that you did the whole time?
I've seen this movie before.
Wait, that'd be a good...
I feel like that would be a
That'd be good because you know how
thing.
tight Rory would be. Like Rory as Ben Affleck in that role, he'd be good at that because he would just be like pissed off.
Yo, imagine
Drinking
trying
wine.
to pitch that in a meeting. It's Made in Manhattan meets Gone Girl.
Ooh, that sounds like
What?
shit. We might have to make that a series.
All right, Maul,
But it's in Atlanta.
What's our movie, Maul? I think dark comedy. That's what I would prefer.
Okay.
Like, okay, define like what's an example of another dark comedy?
Let's see. It's usually
Because
like,
y'all give me Step Brothers vibes. Like that kind of comedy.
You think me and Julian would be... Actually, we could. Like, I could see my mom dating like some white guy and this is his son.
what?
And I'm like, wait, I got to hang out with him? like
That would be fucking
Wait,
fun.
actually, scrap the dark. I will gladly take.
I love
a
that you just called
stepbrother's
Julian
approach.
White.
Fuck you. We're gonna ignore that. I will gladly accept the stepbrother's
You've met his
role.
father.
That's my nigga.
Yeah, you know, my mom might die.
Black Magic, that's my nigga right there.
No, but like you could play Indian in a movie.
For sure.
But I wouldn't want. Why would I be Indian?
It's acting.
Because you look more Indian than anything else. Like you could play Indian in a movie.
Okay, fine. Okay,
No, Aziz would play you.
I'm on.
Yeah.
I'm on board with the Step Brothers style comedy.
Yeah, Step Brothers.
Who
for
else
sure.
would we want in it though? Okay, if that's the case, who's our parents?
It would have to be
Me and Demaris.
Kamala Harris.
Kumar from Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
Oh yeah, true. He could be older.
No,
cousin.
it's not the Indian one.
It could be like Kamala Harris and like Denzel is the dad.
Denzel. I would love to have Denzel in our movie.
Yeah. Denzel and Kamala is his wife. You ever
Kamala's not an actress.
heard- I'm just saying, we just naming people. She is an actress. She's
Meryl
acting black.
Streep. I want Meryl Streep. I want Meryl
She's a
Streep.
politician.
Meryl
acting
Streep
like
to
she's
be the
black.
white
I
mom.
love how humble Julian said that. I'd love to have Denzel in the movie.
No shit, Julian.
Doing him a favor.
No shit.
You got to dream big. Meryl Streep could be the white mother. So now we get a Denzel and Meryl playing beside each other. They're my parents. Who are your parents?
So Denzel's your dad?
Yeah, and Meryl's my mom.
Meryl Streep's your mom?
Yeah.
Okay, so give me...
Jay Prince.
You're not that kind of mix, though.
I'm trying to think of a cool
if
mom.
they had a kid.
No.
Yeah. You've seen my parents.
Damn, who would be my mom? Okay, give me Angela Bassett. Angela Bassett. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And my dad would be
Lawrence Fishburne. You really, nah, dead ass.
That'd be awesome.
You really boys in the hood for real. Because you look like both of them. Like, that would make sense.
Maul Fishburne.
Your dad could be Lawrence Fishburne.
okay. I'm not mad at that. So I'm the kid from
Never put that together.
I'm
Maul,
Trey.
Maul
You
does
Trey.
look like he could be Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, we put that together.
Yeah, yo, Lawrence Fishburne raising this nigga, that would be comedy.
I actually like that as a movie. And then that way we'll see Lauren and Denzel and Meryl and Angela.
Damn, that's a superstar cast. What
That's
the
a-
fuck is
wow.
the
Yeah,
budget?
we doing numbers at the box office.
Yeah.
Like,
For sure doing numbers.
Rory.
Who's
Yeah,
in your
we gotta
movie
rethink our
again?
movie.
Yeah, who's in your movie again?
Me and Demaris.
All right.
Nah, hold on, wait.
Straight to DVD.
If we're getting in our thriller murderous who killed the housewife bag, who are we bringing in?
You got to pick someone that
Michael Ealy got to be in it. Cause he
always under somebody's bed.
he always on somebody's dead.
Who's the chick in Handmaid's Tale for the whole series? She's like this,
I
just
hate
the whole
her.
series.
I know she can't be in my movie.
She has to react to
She
all the
can't be
killing.
in my movie.
No lines. She just looks like this the whole time.
I cannot stand her.
Oh, what the hell is her name? She's such a good actress.
She cannot be in my movie.
She's not
Elizabeth Moss.
She's a great actress, but I could not get into that show because I felt like she was awful in the show.
Yeah.
I want Zendaya.
I want Zendaya in mine, though.
You have literally everyone.
Yeah, but I need younger talent. I need someone to play, like if Maul has a hot cousin, like, ooh, cousin.
It would be yours though, because she's also of the mixed race.
Yeah.
That could be your kissing cousin.
Ooh, that would make sense.
And I mean, you'd definitely be
That
acting.
would make sense. No, it wouldn't.
But what if like
It's not your
Sydney
type.
Sweeney just like happened to be in the movie?
No.
Like a cameo.
Could you
Who?
just not be horny? Be a
Sydney
producer.
Sweeney. That's production. Who doesn't want to look at Sydney Sweeney?
Me.
From like here down.
Okay. If I'm going to play myself in the movie, though, what actress is going to be in my sex scene?
Oh, wait a minute. You know who's got to play Rory's twin? We got to have Chet Hanks in there. You guys have to be cousins or something.
Yeah, he's your cousin that just came
Yeah,
home from
'cause-
doing like 15 years.
Yeah. He's fresh out, but you got to show him at like the ropes of the suburbs or whatever you guys do.
I mean, he's fresh from Jamaica.
Yeah, you trying to get
Just
him,
got home.
trying to
He
get him
had a
job.
Jamaican cousin,
Mhm.
and that's who you married.
He was Vibes Cartel's cellmate.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I'm
now
rolling.
I have this connection
This movie
with
is
Vi-
crazy.
with Vibes.
Who's the girl? Who's the love
It's
interest?
a sick fucking movie, man.
Who's the love interest then?
That's a great question. Who would be my love interest? Should it be obvious or go like as pale white as you possibly could?
Obvious.
No, it's got to be obvious. It's got to fit.
You got to like be attracted to her.
You
And
got
have
to be
chemistry in the movie.
Exactly.
Why can't my love interest be a little older? Like, why can't Tidra Moses or Tracy Ellis Ross play Damaris's mother, and then I
Mhm.
fall in love with Damaris's mom?
While we're married.
Yeah.
Okay.
While we're out killing people and married, I have an affair with your mother.
Okay. And then you and,
and
the
she's
mother,
Tracy Ellis Ross.
you and the mother decide to kill, or I find out, kill my mother, and make you keep the secret.
Yara Shahidi.
Yara Shahidi.
Yes.
Yeah, she's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, and a great actress.
So she should
Well,
be.
that could play like Damaris's cousin, and it's like becomes all in the family, and it's a
So you
really
just
weird
fucking me,
triangle.
my mom, my cousins.
Yeah.
Oh, you really getting your shit off?
And you said I was horny. He's just casting your
Is
whole
this a-
family to fuck.
I didn't even know this was till Mal said
Is this
it.
a Blockbuster or a Brazzers?
No, this I was about to say it's a bad Pornhub
Yeah,
movie.
I mean, she's fire.
she's beautiful.
Yara, oh my, yeah, she's amazing.
Okay, but then Damaris gets revenge and fucks my father. Who's my dad?
Who's your dad?
Sean Connery.
It's got to be some white fire.
He's dead.
Yeah, give me
Oh.
some white fire.
Rest in peace.
Who's some white fire? Sean Connery.
He's dead. Like,
Rest in peace.
well, I mean, he could be your dead dad. Like
De Niro.
I mean, he have a-
What
he
y'all
could-
think about De Niro?
De Niro
it's a
would- he
thriller.
would
She could fuck
you.
the spirit
Yeah.
of Sean
I'd be
Connery.
pregnant too. So De Niro? No.
Robert Downey Jr. No, he's got to be Irish though.
Does he have to be Irish? Rory's Jewish too.
That is true.
Well, that opens up all of
Just the
Hollywood.
good half.
Yeah. Colin Farrell. And the last name is already
Oh, I'd fuck Colin Farrell.
I mean, yeah.
Liam Neeson. I mean, he sounds too angry.
No, he said he used to beat up black people.
For fun.
What?
He's a method actor.
For fun?
Mark Wahlberg.
I was just about to say, Mark Wahlberg
Mark
actually
Wahlberg.
did that.
He curb stomps Asian people and goes to church every Sunday. Like, what are we doing?
Well, to be fair, he didn't beat
Yo.
up black people for fun. One of his friends got, I think, assaulted by a black person, so he just wanted to beat up every black person he saw.
Yeah, didn't he like
Which is a really healthy way of
chase a
viewing the
black
world.
person that had nothing to do with the case with
Yeah.
a baseball bat?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a healthy guy.
Okay, so I'm fucking Colin Farrell in the movie.
He's only 48.
Oh, he
Yo.
can't be Rory's dad then.
Yeah, but like Rory can play younger.
How did Mark Wahlberg rebrand that way?
Dude, Jesus. Through Jesus, everything's good. You're good. It's a path to redemption.
Through
Everything
Christ,
is
I can
possible.
do all things.
That is true.
Exactly.
All right, so we really have no plot to any of these movies is the conclusion, right?
I feel like ours is gonna be the most fire. Me personally.
I mean, Denzel and Meryl. Look, we will have to do light lifting on the acting if they're in it.
But what are you guys
Fishburne.
doing in the movie?
Step Brothers. So like just we live together. We just, we share a room. Maul, we'd have to share a room.
What?
Top bunk or bottom bunk?
Fam, we not sharing no room, though. Go in the basement or
Do you like
something.
It's in the
avocados?
We're not-
Is it more of a Brady Bunch where like all the parents live together?
Well, we
God.
live in the same. So Maul's parents, Lawrence Fishburne, and who was his mom?
Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett
Bassett.
would move into my house with.
No, because you own the parents get
The
married.
parents have
so
to-
pick one of your parents and he picks one
Yeah.
of his parents.
Oh, true.
So Lawrence Fishburne and Meryl
Meryl
Streep,
Streep
or
get married.
Angela Bassett and Denzel. Angela Bassett and Denzel too serious. I think Meryl
Yeah.
and
You
Lawrence.
got Angela Bassett and Denzel fucked up. You think they can't play like a fun?
They
couple?
can, but
Training Day's hilarious.
they're just known for being more serious. They are.
Okay.
Meryl has a little bit more of a darker humor to her, like a sarcastic humor, and so does Lawrence. It's more of like a sarcastic. I'm serious, but I don't take.
So
you
my
serious."
mom is who?
Angela Bassett.
Okay. I thought you were
Yes.
trying to make my mom Meryl Streep. I was saying
No,
that's not gonna work.
That would be his mom.
But what if your father and your mother dated, and then your father and your mother dated
Ooh,
and it was all together?
That's a different.
Like everyone divorced, but it just so happens that they both started dating significant others that were also married.
in a huge house.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, in a studio apartment.
Oh.
Rory,
What?
All 6 people.
play the next voicemail, sir.
Yeah, man. Get
Jesus.
to the next one.
That's
What
an
the fuck is
insane-
Rory talking about?
Anyway.
I'm over here producing.
That's a sick ass movie.
Nothing's funny about all those people having their own rooms.
Yeah, actually.
But it's terrible seeing all those people. In
So
the
I'm
It's
gonna
pretty
remain
much Willy
anonymous,
Wonka.
but I do
Remember
want
when Charlie's grandparents like all slept in that bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be the same thing. Just other people are fucking other people at that point.
No, thank you. Continue, Julian.
boy's perspective on this situation. So I had been dealing with this girl on and off for many, many years. And in the beginning of our situation, she did have a boyfriend, but he was always back and forth to jail all the time. So long story short, there came a time where she ended up not wanting to be with him anymore and wanted to be with me. So he has held resentment in his little heart for me for many, many years. He does not like me, hates me, can't stand me. But this was years ago. So now, fast forward, we're probably like 6-7 years down the line at this point. And I talked to a new girl. We're getting to know each other, but things are progressing very fast. We spend a lot of time with each other. We're probably together like every single night. She ends up telling me that she does talk to this same dude that I've had this run-in with in the past. And he ends up figuring out that it's me that she talks to, and it's me being the reason why he's not getting that much time with her anymore. And he's kind of like reliving this situation all over again. And he's now on some shit where like if he see me, like it's gonna go up, like some shit is gonna go down. So my question to y'all is, how would y'all feel about that? Like, I just kind of feel like he's tripping. If it's a girl, like, just chill, relax. It's not that fucking serious.
If you gonna be out here fucking bitches, you better learn how to fight niggas. I don't know.
That's a bar.
Like, niggas is about ready to die about they pussy. You better learn how to knuckle up.
We've had the Eskimo conversation a bunch, but I don't think we've ever had the multiple Eskimo conversation. Like, are you Eskimos with anyone with a couple bodies? Because to me, that should just be your friend. To Maul's point, like, we have too much in common at this point.
Yeah.
There should be no beef. You should actually be my wingman on shit.
Yeah. Let's be friends. We got
No, but not if you're actively fucking that. If you find out in hindsight.
But if it's happened twice, we have to have a relationship.
If a nigga fuck two of your bitches, you would not want to be their friend.
That's different.
Hell
A
no.
dude, that's different because now it's like, what's up with you, fam? But like if a girl, yeah, like if a dude, it's like, yo, fam, why you watching me like that? Like you all on mines and my exes and you right behind me? What's up with you?
Yeah,
I mean, but what if
he
we
hit
have
him
similar
first?
taste?
Yeah, but two? Back to back?
But what if he hit him first?
Yo, get out my garbage. Now you in my garbage in my building. You digging through my shit.
Stop.
I'm just saying, if you with two of my exes,
But you keep saying exes. They were together at the time. Like if he fucked two of your bitches while you fucking them.
oh, he can have them.
Obviously, but you don't want to be his friend.
But it's different from men though. If a woman is fucking with two girls that I'm fucking with, me and her have to hang out.
I was gonna say, let me ask
That's
you
a
guys.
fact.
Well, how would you?
I'm taking
react?
her out. Like, yo, shorty, get dressed. I'm coming to get you.
Get dressed.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
got taste.
Yeah,
How
for
would you
sure I'm
react
taking-
if you were in this scenario? If you were the guy,
I mean, the game is the game. You can't be mad at her.
And if you come for the king, you best not miss.
Like you got to look at both your girlfriends in a way. Like, why do I keep getting cheated on? Not trying to victim blame. but
She very obviously can't eat pussy. You keep getting left for a bitch.
Yeah,
Your
that's
pussy
the-
eating skills.
you got to
awful.
look in the mirror and like figure out why
Well,
a
'cause he's
woman
locked
keeps
up.
taking
can't eat pussy behind bars.
a boy pussy.
Pussy.
If y'all think niggas ain't fucking them female COs, y'all got.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know what y'all think going to jail, but
Oh, I know they
I can
fucking
guarantee you.
female COs.
the female COs is getting knocked down.
That would have been a good convo to have with Vinny. Would be the multiple Eskimo brothers thing, because I've noticed for the few white people that are in certain spaces, we do have a lot of bodies
Black rooms.
in common.
You think you and Vinny got some bodies in common?
No,
Okay.
maybe. Well, I went through the mutuals. I don't know. I would never ask, but
You probably do.
probably. But in that space, like when you are the white guy in those spaces, there's girls that have a type.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be a white guy, and you're readily available. We start to add up the same bodies.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess after a period of time. But I mean, again, if a dude is talking to the last two women that I've been talking to and dating and seeing, me and him, it's like, all right, you a weirdo. But if it's a girl,
Wait, what?
she's a legend.
What if that dude didn't know and just fucked both your girls because he ran into them, and he's just ill like that?
That part.
Salute. Respect. I'm not mad, but it's like, I'm definitely watching him like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, fam. How you keep running into mines? Like, it's a little weird.
Y'all got the same taste. That's how I feel
Obviously.
about girls. Like when girls like get upset about, I mean, obviously you should get upset if you get cheated on or anything like that, or if you guys are both messing with the same dude. But like men always have a type. It's either a type looks wise, but it's usually a type personality wise. You might want to get to know Shorty. That's probably your bestie for the restie, honestly.
And
But y'all are probably
she's
a lot
also
alike.
Ill too, though, because she said she's really getting to know this girl and taking her serious, but is fine with that dude still fucking.
Mhm.
She sounds like the sniper for real.
She seems cool.
Yeah, I guess she's fine with him fucking, but he's not fine with her fucking.
Yeah. She's the man in this relationship.
And it sounds like this dude in this case, sometimes people take coincidences personally. I don't think she like found out that he was fucking this girl and was like, oh, I want that one next.
Yeah,
it just happened.
especially she said 6 years later. I don't
like
think
this,
that was
this just
either.
happened. It wasn't like a vendetta that she sought after this guy's new girl to, hey, remember this? Like I don't
I'm
think
sorry.
that's
All
the
right,
case.
I don't know. It's just way too much of a coincidence. I'm sorry.
You
No,
think
it's
so?
not.
I don't
Way
think
too
It's
so.
much.
6
bro.
years. It's 6 years later. How is that too much of a
I wonder what
coincidence?
city that they're in.
Like, you know what? Two? Like, you fucked with two of the chicks that I was fucking with? A girl?
Well, obviously he has a
Pretty
type,
common.
which is bisexual women. So if you're going into the pool of bisexual women, not just regular women, bisexual women, yeah, that pool gets smaller. So I'm
Yeah.
sure that you're gonna run into two bisexual women like who know each other.
Maybe he's bisexual.
Mm. Elaborate.
Why? Yeah, where'd you get that conclusion?
Prison.
So everybody that goes to prison is bisexual. I know some niggas that just got out of prison that might shoot you for saying that.
That guy with the one leg.
I was about to say. He's on crutches right now.
I don't know. I just feel like gay people date gay people. So
you've never dated a bisexual girl?
Dated? Like serious? Like dated? No. Had sex with, yeah. But dated, no.
It's gay sex.
I'm just saying, if you're seeking bisexual women.
How does that's? I just had a conversation with one of our friends at a show about that. How does that make you gay? Some people want to have threesomes. Some people want to have threesomes, so they date bisexual women.
Right, you're right. But if that's what you keep gunning for,
because you really like threesomes and you like the ability to bring other people in your bedroom. How does her eating pussy correlate with you wanting to suck dick? I'm just confused.
Who, me?
Not you.
Oh, I was like,
that's a valid question. But
I just feel like
you think you have to be bi to just focus on pursuing bi women?
I think so.
But if I only want to fuck,
if one of my homeboys keeps saying like, "Yo, I be where all the bisexual girls is at," I'm gonna start looking at this nigga like, "How are you just?"
I would ask for his location.
I don't know if I'm gonna ask for his location, but that's just a little awkward. You be with all the bisexual girls, man?
But she never said he be with the bisexual girls.
I'm not saying we're talking about a whole
different situation.
We went to a whole nother. I'm just saying like that. If a guy you're dating, is like always hanging out with bisexual girls, you're not gonna look at that a little.
Okay, always hanging out with is different from
every girl
all
he's dated.
His exes.
Okay, all his exes are bisexual.
I don't see that as a red flag. I know what
you
you're
don't even
into.
see that as a red flag.
No, I think you're a freak. Not to me because I'm a bisexual girl, but I see. Oh, you a freaky ass nigga.
I'm not saying it's a red flag if you bisexual. I'm saying if your boyfriend tells you and he shows you all his ex-girlfriends and all of them are bisexual, that's not a red flag to you?
No, it lets me know that he likes women who like women and he's a freaky ass nigga that wants to have threesomes. That's the only red flag I would get from that.
Does that mean you want? It doesn't necessarily mean you want threesomes.
Yeah, that doesn't.
So then why would that be
you could just be attracted to that person.
Yeah, okay, but if they all
Where's
are
the red flag,
bisexual, there's a reason why they're all bisexual. That's not
because he's
by
bisexual.
chance.
No, I think bi chicks are cool.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
How
They're
though?
all bisexual.
And why is that a red flag? If all their exes,
we're not doing. That's a red flag.
How?
If all your ex-girlfriends are bisexual.
But why? But why?
That's because to me it's just like, what is it about? Because even if it is, y'all just always want to have a threesome. If you want to always have a threesome, to me, that's a red flag. Like, what's up with this dude right here? Why do you always want to have a threesome? Like, why does every woman you date, you got to have a threesome with her?
It's for titties.
That's not a red flag to none of y'all?
That doesn't mean you always want to have a threesome. But
that's what she just said.
No, but you like having the option. If you're going to be in a long-term relationship with someone and you don't want to just fuck one woman, why wouldn't you seek out women who
are cool with bringing someone else
other women in the bedroom?
That sounds like the opposite.
Heterosexual women are cool with that too, though.
No.
It ain't the same, baby. What? You don't want to have no threesome with no heterosexual woman. Please, you don't.
I've done it. It sucks.
I'm just saying, heterosexual women have had threesomes with other women.
For sure.
Okay, so we're not gonna say that the only way you can have a threesome is if you have...
heterosexual women that feel like they need to do that for their man. Y'all should break up. If you're not bisexual, don't have a threesome.
You can be heterosexual, but like you can. Well, to me, I'm just guessing because I'm not a woman, but I think that a heterosexual woman could be attracted to women and want to have it, but not want to date a woman.
That's not. Then you're not heterosexual. If you're sexually attracted to women, you're not heterosexual.
Yeah.
Okay.
The whole sex part of hetero, bi, all of that has to do with your attraction to the same sex or the attraction.
So you don't
see
no red flag if all your boyfriend's exes are bisexual. You don't see a red flag at all.
The only red flag I see is that you're a freaky ass nigga, and I know what you expect out of this relationship.
So in being a freaky ass, all right, man, we can just go keep getting back to my point.
No,
in being a freaky ass nigga, that's a freaky ass nigga right there. Nothing is off the table with this nigga right here. Like he's a freaky ass nigga. All his exes are bisexual. Yo, can we not?
You know what I think? Well, how we just talked about the book when it says the blamer. I think you jealous a little bit. I think you might be a hater. I don't know. I think that might be it.
You trying to go viral?
No, I ain't trying to go viral.
'Cause I can help you.
I ain't trying to go viral.
I can help you if you want to.
Can you explain the red flag though? I guess that's really what we're asking.
Bro,
what is a red flag about that?
If all of your ex-girlfriends are bisexual,
got that part.
That's concerning. That's something that will be like, all right, so if you on a date with a girl and she says, yo, all my ex-boyfriends are bisexual.
That's not the fucking same.
Why it's not?
And you know it's not.
Why
the
it's not?
same.
You know it's not the same.
Why is it not
Oh
the same?
God, bro.
Why is it not the same?
Because it's not.
It's equal rights.
No.
Why is it not the same? Why is that not the same? Nobody got answers.
No, because I don't like answering obvious ass fucking questions that you already know the
How?
answer to. You already know the answer to that. You already know that there's double standards when it comes to the sexuality between men and women and bisexuality. You already know this.
You're the same person that says if a man is bisexual, he's gay.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Exactly.
Okay, so why do you not see the difference here?
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yo, so listen.
It's not a fact.
No, that's a fact.
No,
So
it's not.
let me change it for you. If you go on a date, Rory, with a girl, right? First time meeting her, you're on a date.
Okay.
And she says, yo,
Ruining the black community.
Yeah.
or she says, yo, listen, I'm bisexual, right? Oh no, let me change it. Demaris, you on a date, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a guy says, all of my ex-girlfriends are bisexual.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You don't think that's a red flag. So you're telling me once he says that, you just off that part of the kind, like you're gonna keep moving past that?
I think it's a weird fact to say on the first date to begin with.
First of all, I just tend to deal with reality. So if you say that to me, it's because you want me to know that, and you want me to know that because you want me to know that that's an expectation, and that's a deeper conversation I gotta have to you.
But
it's
that's not a red flag.
It's a turn off to me that you told me.
Yeah,
if it was
that's weird.
something that I found
But
out,
not a red flag.
no, it's a red flag that you told me. It's not a red flag that it happened. Does that make sense? It's a red flag that you told me. You felt the need to say that on the first date because I think you're a corn. But if it's just the truth,
You getting to know you not getting to know each other on the
you
first
just
date?
busting out. Yeah, all my exes is bisexual. That's I know what type of nigga you are.
Yeah, that's corny.
That would,
No, but she's
No.
saying his actions aren't.
but that's it's a new conversation now that
All right.
saying that on a date.
That's what's up.
If I went on a date and told a chick, yo, every girl I've ever dated is a model, that'd be corny as fuck. But if there's an actual fact that is a thing,
I'll find that out.
yeah, it shouldn't be
eventually.
like saying it is weird, yes. But that's a whole separate conversation that you just started.
Because people do things for certain reactions. So you're doing that for a reaction out of me, and that lets me know that you're probably a loser. Because if I didn't ask you that, there's no reason for you to volunteer that information unless you think it's something cool. And if you think that that's something cool or a fun fact about yourself, you're a fucking loser. But if it is a fact and it eventually comes out that that's a fact, it's like, oh, okay. I know what type of nigga you are. That's it. And also,
But no red flag.
I don't think
You
that it's a
can't,
red flag.
I've been
No.
asking,
We've said
what
no
is the
50
red
times.
flag?
Okay. Listen, if y'all think that somebody says all their exes are bisexual, that's not a red
We
flag.
can close. I'm asking you why.
I just think that's weird that all your exes are bisexual. I think that's a conversation to have. That's something to talk about. There's
That
something
he
deep-
likes bisexual girls.
No, we all like every man likes a bisexual.
Okay,
that's not the
so
red-
because
if
and I
all
wanna
of your
bring this up.
exes are bisexual, that is a red fucking
And I
flag.
want, what if he only has 3 exes? 3 exes in his 40 years
That's
of
a
life.
red flag. Like, what are you
Having
talking
3
about?
ex-girls, you were in long-term relationships with 3 girls, that's a red
I
flag?
don't trust no nigga that was in 3 long-term relationships.
And he's 40 years
What?
old? How do you not
Your
trust that?
presidential candidate is one of them.
Who's my presidential candidate?
Never mind.
Kamala?
I don't
I don't know.
First of all, Maul, so you're telling me
Trump's
if
had
somebody
3
was in a
marriages.
5-year relationship in their 20s, a 5 or 6 year relationship in their 30s, and a 2-3 year relationship in their 40s, that's a red flag?
I don't know, but that math sound crazy that you just laid on the table.
It's a pretty regular.
This is
person.
regular what normal people do.
Okay.
You think that that's a red flag?
You don't think a
having 3?
40-year-old could have
think-
3 serious relationships?
No, I'm not saying that. But I do think if somebody
wait.
be like, yo, all of my ex-girlfriends are bisexual, I think everybody's looking at
Wait.
her
No,
like,
that's all. Because now we just opened up a whole different issue. How many serious relationships is too many for you?
it's not no number.
Because you said 3 is too many.
Nah, it's not no number. I don't really care about that. Truthfully, I really don't. I don't care how many serious relationships somebody had. That means nothing.
So she can't be a whore and have too many bodies, but also can't be in too many long-term relationships. It's a small box
For who?
for the dating pool.
For me?
Yeah.
I date women that are whores, married, divorced. I don't give a fuck.
Well, you
My box
you
is
said
big as the
you
fucking-
said you was like, first of all, I never was in a relationship with a bisexual girl. I only had sex with bisexual girls. You don't think bisexual girls can be good girlfriends?
I'm trying
Ignore
to
the
go
fact that
viral.
I'm
All right,
bisexual.
so this-
I'm
that's
not
called
going to get
gaslighting,
offended.
right? Is that
no,
what that's called?
No, I'm asking.
I think that's called gaslighting.
No, it's
no,
not gaslighting.
I'll look it up in
asking
my
you.
no,
book.
no. I answered you. No.
Okay.
Is it a red flag if all of his exes are heterosexual women?
According to the Bible, that's no, it's not.
Oh, wow.
now we're biblical.
That's the Bible. Y'all argue with God. Argue with God. not me.
What if you are the bisexual woman on the date and he's only dated straight girls? Is that not a red flag?
Say that
Like-
again?
That's a red flag to me.
If what?
If you are the bisexual woman and you're looking at a man that's only dated heterosexual women, would that be a red flag? Like, I don't know if you're ready for this.
I consider that when I'm dating. I won't say red flag because there's nothing wrong with it. But I consider that when I'm dating.
If a guy has never been with a bisexual girl, you consider that a red flag?
I don't consider it a red flag, but I take it into consideration when I'm dating you, for sure.
Isn't that a red flag when you take some part of the conversation?
No, a red flag means that that's something that you should halt and stop and be like, whoa, is something wrong? Because there might be a bigger issue. I don't think that there's an issue with heterosexual men liking heterosexual women. But I'm saying me personally, because I am bisexual, is something that I take into consideration. Like, okay, I actually might not be the person for him because this isn't something that he's experienced. And I really don't feel like walking people through that at this point in my life.
What are you walking them through? You like women. We have something in common.
A lot of men don't understand that, though. A lot of heterosexual men don't really understand that. They don't understand that I won't leave them for a woman, or they don't believe me when I say that. And they also have feelings about it. They might feel like me sleeping with a woman is cheating on them.
How do you feel about that?
I don't think that.
You don't think that's
think
cheating?
that no, I don't think that it's cheating. I think what makes it cheating is if I keep it a secret. I think if I lie to you, that's
Even if you tell me you just did that, you cheated on me. I just know now.
No, because
What the fuck you
I
talking
give you
about?
that. I give you the information that will probably happen from. I give that on the second date. Hey, this, by the way, if we ever were to get into a relationship, this is what's going to probably happen.
I'm about to fuck mad bitches.
That's not a red flag, y'all?
But then that's the thing. That would be the point
If
where
my girl
if
said I'm
you were-
about to fuck this girl, I'd say share your location.
Yo, listen,
We
it's been
already had
another
that conversation
it's been a
with
powerful
Rory.
episode here. We
powerful episode.
Yo, we really tackled the issues around the world.
I just can't see the red flag. That's all.
Shout out to the Locks. Shout out to they had a Tiny Desk performance that was dope. It was good to see the Locks in that type of environment.
Yeah, they're
Really cool.
the Tiny Desk rendition, I guess if you would call it, of We Gonna Make It was
Fire.
insane. Like so fucking good.
Shout out to Larry June. Too good. Larry June, dope album. Available now. Benny the Butcher, Summertime Butch. He trying to restore that Fab Film Summertime Shootout.
Yeah.
I see what Benny doing. I like it though. Album is hard. Shout out to Benny.
Chloe put out an album, which I haven't listened to yet,
haven't
but I thought that
listened to
was
it either.
kind of like a quick turnaround. I don't know if that was mismanaged, but
I thought you guys were going to cast her in your movie.
Who? Chloe?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't do bad in that last movie. Actually, she did pretty
What
good.
last movie was she in?
Well, not movie.
What's her sister's name?
Hallie.
Yeah. That's the Little Mermaid, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, she did great in that first scene.
Oh,
Another
yeah.
powerful episode for your head tops.
That TV show.
There's something going on this week.
Shit going on for you.
For me? There's always some shit going on for me. But it wasn't for me. It was something that's supposed to happen this week.
For the culture.
We'll be back in a couple of days. We'll talk about it. You good?
I'm wonderful.
Great.
Just a walking red flag.
Well, you're
Man, it's as soon as we cut.
I didn't want to say that because like I was about to say like that's
Well, all
Rory-
my
that's
exes
Rory's
aren't
bad.
bisexual.
Oh, they're
but-
not though.
No, definitely
No.
not.
I don't. Are any of your exes bisexual?
Define X.
Situation.
It's been another episode of New Rory and Maul. Let's
many?
go. Let's get the fuck, please.
We'll talk to y'all soon. Have a blessed week. Be safe. Stay sucker free because they out here in an abundance. We'll talk to y'all soon. Be safe. Be blessed. I'm that nigga. He's just Ginger. Peace.